two are getting rough. My mind just sounds like Shia LaBeouf. It says no, 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 no. Just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Shia LaBeouf, it says no, 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 no. Just no, 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 no. And every time I see him with you, my heart sounds like Shia LaBeouf too. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating, I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart of fire.
Change the world. Look how we changed the game. Who said we can't can't change the world. No pain, no gain. We can't change the world. Look how we change the game. Who said we can't change the world? Who said we can't change the world? Who said we can't change the world? No pain, no gain. After all the hard work, you can have all of this. Money in the car's clothes, you can have all of this. When you let the stress go, you can have all of this. You're looking at the best, so that's why I got all of this.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Week 5, Top 8 of War of the Gods, presented to you by StreamMe. With you, as always, Mr. Aquaman and my good partner in crime over here.
I am Echo. Welcome, everyone. Tonight, there is some confusion in the chat. Tonight, we are going, as always, but from bottom to the top in this bracket, and we'll go over it in just a second, let you know who's going first, second, third, and fourth. But yes, welcome to Week 5's Top 8, the last Top 8 before EVO 2017.
Yes, indeedy. Up next, guys, Evolution 2017, the World Championships happening in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we will be seeing who takes it with Red Hood being unbanned. You know, this is so much. I know a sneaky little fox that's trying to go there and reclaim his throne as back-to-back EVO champion for really all the NRS games, going back to I believe the last side MK9 one that they did, and then winning Injustice after KDZ won the first one. Injustice, or Injustice MKX, and you know,
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really hard to stop the Fox, but it's gonna be, I think that's gonna be tougher for him this year than in previous years because of the variety and depth of field, and he's going in there with a new character. But that's also in his advantage is that he's going in there with a lot of element of the unknown, going in there with Red Hood, and then we'll see, you know, with his back to the wall, what'll happen. Probably Black Adam, but. Let's get into tonight's action. Let's go and take a look at that bracket. That was actually my bad on the tweet there. I actually tweeted out Week 3's bracket. This is Week 5's bracket.
Wow.
Where we have
wow.
Where
Oh
we
my
have
God.
Noble versus a couple guys. It is Semiij versus Dragon up first. Biohazard versus Ducky. That is the winner side of Top 8. Down there in the losers bracket, Beyond Toxin versus Raptor. And then Revit Leafing versus Illusions. Revit Leafing with the craziest match. And you know what? I can't even say of all the War of the Gods because we've had some crazy things, but it is up there.
Let me tell you, man, Leafing has been, when we see Leafing on stream, it's always like, you're just like, wow, what just happened?
Exactly.
Like it looks like, you know, he's going to take a loss either in that match or the set, and then all of a sudden something just clicks, and then all of a sudden Leafing's walking away and moving on. And Aquaman did say that Semiij and Dragon was up first. I think you meant on top of the bracket, but they're
Yes.
not actually who we're going to see first.
Yeah, they're just on the winner's side. Yeah, we are going from the bottom of the bracket up. So Revit and Illusions is actually going to be our first match of the night. And it's going to get crazy. But, guys, before we get into that, I also want to do a quick shout-out to our guys over at Hometown Heroes. Joshua with a couple of words for us.
Hey StreamMe, I'm Joshua Gray with GameStop Hometown Heroes, and if you want to sign up, check out our website, esl.gg/GameStop Hometown Heroes. Our cups are live every Sunday. It's absolutely free to sign up, and our program will feed into the larger Injustice 2 Pro Series World Championship happening later in the fall. If you don't want to sign up, you can tune in every Wednesday night, twitch.tv/NetherRealm. Best of luck to everybody playing War of the Gods. We'll see you online.
Appreciate that, Joshua. If you guys missed it last Wednesday, they had the Atlanta Top 8 where Tweedy ended up taking it over Burrito, who was using Wonder Woman and actually was doing some crazy things. And tomorrow they're going to be having the Seattle Top 8, so check them out over at Hometown Heroes. And if you guys missed out on our Saturday broadcast, which is the pools going into our Top 8, guys, we have a nice little highlight reel for you. These are the top 5 plays from that pool play. And let me tell you, you guys are going to want to stick around because it's about to get crazy. Let's take a look. Number 5. Illusions gets a little baddie in the corner, stripping an entire bar of health off the screen.
So nice looking.
That classic blue. Out to a good start against Gross, fanning out the throw. Neutral jumps, the best at it. Gross is trying everything to get out of the corner. Illusions is not letting him.
Jesus.
Number 4. HoneyBee opens up his bag of tricks to get a running start in his final game with Deoxys.
All right, the jump in 2, trades up. And just look at this meterless damage. Okay, 400. HoneyBee.
And now 500!
Oh, he's
Meterless
gonna land
and
right
the
in
one
a back
bar.
3. Oh my God.
Wow. Number 3. Son Goku himself saves the day, low profiling a speeding bullet, stealing a game from Full Auto. And Full
Very good
Auto
air to air.
all over these reads in the air. And that's going to be close to ship out.
Shipping him down.
And X is
This,
back.
oh my God. This is, oh my God, and it killed.
Number 2. X Beat On believes in magic, closing out the match with some tricky setups with his back against the wall. Not going the distance. And Beat On was healing the whole time. He was on the perimeter of that healing circle. Oh, here we go!
And the back 3, double back 3.
And oh, I don't know!
Oh my
Beat On actually
God.
does it! And number 1, Revit Leafing in the final moments of the broadcast pulls off an only a Real Master comeback to shock Rewind's top 8 streak.
Leafing's got to make a move.
Ooh, one for the sweep
4
back, one for
bars.
the back one, and that should do it!
And he,
Good air tech.
wow, okay. We've seen this from Leafing before. Oh, okay. I don't even know what to say.
What's for breakfast?
One more read.
Oh my God! If Trident Rush, Trident Rush, Trident Rush. I got your answer.
Okay. Please, Aquaman, all your equipment's gonna fall off. Please. Your hair's messing up too, and your headset's coming off.
2 hours later.
Aquaman, I literally,
I hope you guys enjoyed
I was
that
dying.
as much as we did. Shout out to the producer in the back, Ricky Doral. You'll see him in the chat. Says he got him. He had a lot of fun with that one with you guys, slowing down the Trident Rush. So hope you guys had some fun there. And those were our top 5 plays of the night. Glad that I was able to sneak in there because I cannot participate and compete, but I was able to make it there in the top 5 plays. So guys, I hope we got the juices flowing now because we're going to get into this top 8. Our first match up for the night is going to be Revit Leafing, as you saw there with the number 1 play, with that huge comeback. It was 2-2. He was down 80% life and miraculously pulled it out against Rewind,
That's what we see every week.
who has been ridiculous this season. It's going to be Revit Leafing versus Illusions, who was our second placer just last week with Cyborg, Green Arrow, Black Adam, Batman, using everyone, and he's back here in this top 8, but on the loser side.
Yeah, and in that little bonus footage, you know, you guys paying homage to the old Swamp Thing. There's only one savior for Swamp Thing, and you know who that man is.
And he cannot compete.
Exactly.
Although he can compete
Decaying
on War of
Art.
the Gods. Fun fact.
He could,
Fun fact.
and he should. He should be our savior for the whole swamp. Man, if you ever see the man streaming, he was yesterday, and I jumped in there and watched for a while. He's putting in that work with that Swamp Thing, trying to make him work. One of the last people of the swamp left. Decaying Art. Come to War of the Gods, baby. We're not even halfway through yet, and we have a break this week before we get halfway through.
Absolutely. And all right, guys, these guys got here. Some tough paths for both of them. Illusions had a little bit less of a fight, but Revit's path here in the top 8, starting off with a loss. and won every match here in the top 8 from the losers bracket. He lost 3-2 to Captain Down, or sorry, Captain DXXM, and then just fought his way through the losers with 3-2s over Druzad, Peanut, 3-1 over Playing to Win, 3-2 over Tweedy, and 3-2 over Rewind, 3-2 over Tsunami V, 3-2 over Scars Unseen. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's one hell of a path to go through. Illusions went through 3-1 over Friday Night TV, Limbo Dog. Lost 3-1 to Blind Ducky, 3-0 over Kevo Demand, 3-0 over OMGX Beat On, and 3-1 over DR Gross. And now we're here.
I'd hoped to hunt Canary also.
Mommy duty. We need a new sitter.
And here we go, guys. This is starting us off. Top 8, Week 5 War of the Gods. This is going to set our halfway point of the season, and getting us started is Revit Leafing trying to find his way in, getting the first hit, and now we're going to get a little pouncy.
You didn't even let the intro play through. We listened to 2 lines and we couldn't hear the ender. Thanks to you, Mr. Aquaman.
Hey, anytime.
But here we go. Illusion switching the corner. Overhead arrows. Now we're getting back. Full screen. Reads the pounce. It wasn't fast enough. And here we go. Fire arrows. Lined up. Rolls in. Oh, and that would have been such a sweet conversion with that ice arrow.
This is what we saw. We actually saw Revit Leafing in this matchup just a few weeks back against Costner, and he looked like the struggle early on until Revit finally started finding his way in with these pounces.
And that's what I was kind of talking about earlier. You know, it looked like it was in Costner's favor, and then all of a sudden, Leafing just out of nowhere just turned it up to 10.
That was a very good air tech. He would have eaten a nice meaty setup with that command grab ender from Revit. Or he actually may have killed at this point.
Lots of space between these two. Tries to jump in.
Just looking for his way in.
Good use of the interactable there.
Ooh, what a
Leafing has to mount something.
Here.
Woo! That was so close.
There's so much
and
mobility.
Just stayed.
That's embarrassing.
Leafing has got to get rid of Illusions. Last 100 hit points here. Tries to throw the briefcase, nothing. Okay, and there we go. Finally a pounce works out. 500 health left and 4 bars.
And all he needs is one mix, and into the command grab we go. Rita burns it, and he's going for a ride. What's going to be the setup? Ending with the command grab. Surely Illusion's just going to wake up and try to scout it up the jump 3, but doesn't go far enough, and the air escape is not going to work into the back 3.
Wow. Okay, Illusions. Illusion sitting on 4 bars, burns 1, 16 hit points left. 1 arrow.
Oh,
could do it.
Right into the throat, looking like Legolas from any Lord of the Rings movie there.
Green Arrow wins.
Where is he stashing all these apples?
Is he stashing them in a stash?
Haha.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
gonna be one of those
Snowman
nights.
there on Twitter. Guys, you too can end up on the stream if you hashtag War of the Gods. That bonus clip is probably going to end up as a top play of the next week because it was so good.
Well, in another dimension somewhere, you're still doing it.
I am.
I'm just,
I actually am still doing Trident Rush. I actually never stopped Trident Rushing in my heart.
Hypoallergenic.
And neither should you.
My fur is the least of your problems.
Dunno, I get awful puffy.
Begin.
All right, here we go. Match number 2. Illusion's going with the mix. Doesn't have the freeze arrow to continue. And now we're back to full screen, but a conversion from Leafing here burns the bar. And we're going into the corner, baby. Oh my God, wow.
That looks like some homework being done on that wake up.
Yes,
that
sir.
looks scary from Revit Leafing. But back to the corner he goes.
He's got the barrels, but he's only got 1 left. Now Illusion's playing this perfect, keeping him away. Fire arrows on deck. 3 in a row.
That for a Star City welcome.
Leafing trying to mountain his way back in here. Stay close, but Illusion's playing it so well, just keeping away, perfect distance. Oh, and that back 3 whip. Good on Illusions air teching that. And we're throwing everything. The kitchen sink. And 3 arrows, 1 right in the head.
Getting these sweeps. Leafing, taking that first bar of health. He is in a better position than he was in game number 1, where he was at half health in this same spot. Tried to beat a bird and roll in, had the right idea, and it looked like a decent read, but the recovery on those air traits are ridiculous from Green Arrow.
Illusions. Oh, we got the boxing glove, baby. And it will hit. All that damage. 240 hit points left. 3. And Illusions goes up 2-0 on Leafing.
Green Arrow wins.
Looking very comfortable. Illusions trying to make it back into grand finals. He has a longer road than he did last week. He has a couple more matches Illusions that he has to get through. And he still needs to close out Revit Leafing, and this is where Revit has found himself multiple times, down 2-0. This is where Revit actually starts playing.
Green
He
Arrow.
actually says, you know what, I'm going to give you 2 games, and okay, now it's time to play.
That's the story of Revit Leafing in War of the Gods, man. You think Leafing is out, and then all of a sudden, it just out of nowhere. I mean, we say it a million times, but literally out of nowhere, he just does things, and they just work. Whether they're reads or calculated risk, whatever, they pay off. Leafing playing a little bit more patient now, tries to pounce in. Illusions trying to keep the distance and working himself in the corner. And the pounce is real. And all of a sudden, Cheetah has projectiles. Okay, and burns the bar. Back 3, no. Read the air tech, but didn't really do anything. But that's okay. We got 400 damage and a 4-3. And this is what we talk about. Revit Leafing has turned it up.
Oh, and chipping
that is chip.
out.
The goddess will be pleased.
So smart from Revit Leafing, and yeah, this is where Revit actually starts to play Injustice 2, is down 2-0. This is where he might be most comfortable.
I mean, especially in losers, you know, what do you got to lose, man? Just go in. And that's exactly what's happening here. Leafing has barely taken any damage, maybe about 200. And if Leafing had meter burn that 4-3 right there, we may be looking at something different, but
Killing doesn't solve anything.
I live only for the hunt.
Forces a very early wager from Illusions. Revit sitting so pretty. 846. Still to the good here on his first bar of health.
he can't fall into Illusion's trap. He's got to play smart, play patient.
And this is exactly how the
Fire
matchup
arrows
is played out. Try to stop the approaches with the arrows. And it's going to be very high mobility on both of their parts.
And a good catch, and burns the bar. Leafing got him in the corner, but Illusions finds his way out, but doesn't matter. Burns the bar and getting the damage. Jesus
and the
Christ.
damage boost. That's the first time
The
we've
trait.
seen it actually in play and get damage off it. And Revit Leafing down 2-0, looking completely different, just like we saw on Saturday, looking like a monster.
The Feline has put herself on the board here. We're sitting 1-2. Illusion still got a little leeway here. Illusion's just, I mean, he's playing it so good, man. Every time he finds himself cornered or in a bad situation, finds his way out. Precision with the arrows. But Leafing just found a couple holes that time, playing a little bit more patient. Just found the way in and got the damage when he could.
It's exactly what we
it
saw
really
against
paid off.
Costner, where Costner went up early in this exact matchup and was able to keep Revit Leafing at bay with those arrows, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, once the all these jump-ins start landing, things can go downhill, especially make a wrong read on Wake Up. Like you saw there in the last game, Illusions ate that 4-3 on Wake Up, completely changed the pace of the match.
Absolutely. Ooh. And it's so good when you do a meterless 4-3 on Wake Up and it actually works.
Ooh, very good check with that down 1. Against a
Ooh,
lot of
good
jump-ins
blocks.
in Injustice, when the jump-ins hit really high on your hitbox, there are some gaps there depending on what they do as a follow-up. And now, what a start again from Revit Leafing.
Leafing has turned it up. Oh, and he read that Wake Up, but wasn't able to capitalize fully. Pounce out. Illusion sitting pretty. There's those arrows in the air when they're aimed down. Our overheads. Oh, and here we go. The down one. The hit confirm. Oh, and the drop.
Revit leafing. Those 1-1-1s not going to whiff on anti-air. They convert into that DP every single time, it seems, no matter if one of them whiff or not. Oh, and he eats the unblockable barrel. And what a good start from Revit leafing. Oh, but
Oh my God, the explosions.
using the barrel, using some explosive arrows, anything to get the job done right now. And Revit, again, has a full stick of butter. This is going to close the timings up. Here we go. We got ourselves a match now.
Very good backdash.
And
Knew the
read.
gap was there. Okay, we're traded up and the damage may be coming. Illusion's got to play this safe. Every arrow counts.
And I like that. Illusion's stuck to the ground approach, but finally got caught in the air.
Killing doesn't solve anything.
I live only for the hunt.
He was doing a lot of air arrows early in this set, and you saw there he didn't go to the arrow at all. Oh, and the tick throw!
Okay, burns the bar, the back three. Not traded up, but he has trade available on the meter burn 4-3, and we're going to a game 5.
That meter burn 4-3, one of the single normals that got him into this top 8 against Rewind, against the Aquaman Water Shield. 2-2 game 5 to start us out. This is, you know what? When Revit went down 2-0, this is exactly what we foresaw. This is the prophecy right here. When Revit Leafing goes down 2-0, it gets crazy. And
Oh, wait.
what are we
Wait a
about to
minute.
witness? Are we about to witness an
Illusions.
Illusions counter pick out of left field right now? I wouldn't put it past him and go into
Okay.
Batman. A lot of air batarangs. He's going to try to shut down Revit's pressure and approach with not only up batarang and straight batarang, but also the trait. So it's like fighting two different batarangs, as it were, with the normal one that is sort of tracking, and then the up batarang, which has a pretty big hitbox in the air.
Absolutely, especially when meter burned.
Oh, it's everywhere. But I think the only thing.
Ooh, look at these staggers.
The only thing that's going to hurt Illusions in this match is that he is going to eat a lot more on Wake Up than with Green Arrow, and it is already, he is just eating this mix right now.
Oh no, it's getting away from Illusions really fast. Oh, wake up slide, wow.
Pray to the goddess of the hunt.
What a start from Revit. Illusions hasn't got anything going yet.
Okay, but we got the jump twos on deck today. Illusions waiting for that bat to come back. Traits up. Oh, and looking for the conversion.
That's a big old back 2-3
Still got
though.
some damage. Ooh, what a catch.
Arkham's your next stop.
You'll bleed before that happens.
Traits up. Leafing looking for the damage right now. Meter burn 4-3, push block by Illusions. The trait bat pays off. And we're looking to close out this first health bar. Off Two-Face.
Oh, and the Wake Up, and it does go punish. Back to very big normal. That was so smart from Illusions at that distance. And tying us
Here
up.
we go.
Virtually so close. And here we go.
Woo!
Does get the background
Oh,
bounce.
Illusion's looking to get a little fancy there and get a little bit more damage, but doesn't pay off.
Two-Face was not amused in the background that he missed that background bounce. Oh, the bounce. Here we go.
The more they use that background bounce, the closer it is for Two-Face to get out of that cell. He wants you to use it, but you've got to be careful.
Oh, Illusions utilizing Batman's down one.
Ooh, and wow. If Leafing had meter burn that 4-3, it could all be over right now.
And he has the meter to do it. Oh, it doesn't block the overhead in the
Gets
back
caught by
2-3.
the overhead. Illusion's trying to stay alive here.
Oh, it
and the
doesn't
jump
meter
two
burn it from
doesn't pay
launcher.
off. Oh my god. And the unbreakable damage. 12 hit points left and the sweep. Oh my god. Not like this, Illusions. Not like this, Illusions.
Oh, no! Every
my
time
God.
that Revit
Cheetah wins.
should just...
What?
What?
Leafing has not missed a beat since Saturday when he played his last game, and he just picked it right back up where he left off. Jesus.
This is what closed us out on Saturday, was Revit Leafing with no health left in a Game 5 situation and just coming out of nowhere.
That
Wow.
Look, man, what can you say about this, man?
Revit leaving.
They hit confirm
Ladies
into a
and gentlemen.
super. Oh my god.
Ladies and
Congratulations.
gentlemen. Moving on in the loser side of top 8, where you best not go up 2-0 on them. Okay?
I'm telling
That's just
you,
a
man.
warning to every other competitor in tonight's bracket is don't you dare go up 2-0 on Revit Leafing. That's pretty much a death sentence.
So essentially, what Aquaman's trying to say is just let him win one.
Yep.
And just kind of slow his momentum down a little bit, I guess. That's such a backwards mindset to let somebody
It
win a
sure
game.
is.
And like, come on,
Throw
man.
everything you know out of the window. That textbook of pure fundamentals and reason, throw it out the window. All right, give Revit Leafing a free game, okay? And then try to play. Don't take my advice, though.
That's why we're here, and we're not actually in this top 8. But
Exactly.
up next, we have Nobles Beyond Toxin versus this is a Noble team kill versus Noble Raptor. So we might see some Supergirl, might see some Scarecrow, maybe some Deadshot or Robin. Dude, if we see Robin versus Scarecrow, that'd be hype too.
I wouldn't put it past him, but Deadshot does do on paper really well against all Toxin's characters, and that's really all we've seen Raptor play of late. We haven't seen Robin since I think the first 2 weeks of War of the Gods, and we saw a lot of Deadshot on Saturday as well. A lot of good Deadshot play. Red Raptor, we saw full auto in there. We saw Biohazard.
Yeah, Biohazard bringing out the Deadshot. What?
Yep, all these guys. And look, on the winner's side, Blind Ducky as well. That Biohazard Blind Ducky match. Get ready for a Zone Fest, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm going to say for everyone watching at home. Is just get ready for a lot of bullets on the screen.
Yes, sir.
Unless we get Bane on the screen, which
the hype bringer, man.
A man can dream, right? A man can dream. Biohazard, if you're out there,
oh, he's out there.
bring the dream to life.
He's out there.
Bring the dream to life.
Dolphy, yo, exactly.
Yes, Dolphy
what
is
on
100%
earth?
right on Twitter.
What just happened? Oh my God!
What is life anymore?
That top 5 for the season, hands down. If we have a top 5 for the season, that is what needs to go on there. At least one of them.
I think we already have about 30 highlights that are in contention for top 5 of the season, and we're only halfway through. I think we need to narrow it down to like the top 50 plays.
Okay. What we need to put out a DVD or something. Oh, we got caught by the overhead. All right, Toxin, looking pretty right now, keeping Raptor in the corner, where Scarecrow loves to play his down 1 games.
And here come the down 1 mind games. Well, back in the corner he goes, and nice win punish.
Just out of range.
When he says, "Get that teleport out of here."
Yeah, Raptor in his pretty place right now. Loves being full screen. Tossing these bullets out, and very good jump back, but not enough.
Yeah, that forward 1, the headbutt from hell coming in. Low profiles as well.
Like a rabid dog, man. That's exactly what it reminds me of. Down 1, here we go. And that jump in, oh my God, it hits everywhere.
Jump 3, the monster, here come the mix. Oh, and you just use the plus frames into the grab.
Wake up, Raptor. He just needs to take 5 more hit points.
The nightmare's just starting.
And the nightmare just starting. You heard it from Scarecrow himself, and he is right so far.
You just don't know it.
But Raptor knows. He knows you just got to stay back, keep the distance, don't get stuck in the corner.
Ooh, that jump
decides to dash in, and the wake up, Raptor. Health slowly dwindling down, and that may have been Chip, I'm not even sure.
Scarecrow wins.
Toxin goes up 1-0, and not to mention, this is Toxin's first top 8 in War of the Gods, but it's also his first week competing in War of the Gods.
Deadshot.
Yes, sir.
Scarecrow.
Beyond Toxin doing very well. And Raptor sticking it out with Deadshot. We're not going to see Robin just yet.
Fighters
I like it.
approaching Arkham Asylum.
Omnijam, yes, that Cheetah Super was hype. That's just to get things started here. That's what War of the Gods is all about, is that it's incredibly hype all of the time. And you know what? If I'm being completely honest on paper, a little worried going into week number 1 with, you know, Injustice zoning among us. But these matches, week in and week out, have been incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, you know, at first, there was a lot of problems with some of the zoning in this game as far as people not wanting to deal with it, but you can see, just in Toxin's play right here, a character that does not have a projectile is up 1-0 right now against one of the top zoners in the game. And a throw, will he throw him back in the corner? No, he keeps it mid-screen.
And that was a nice little setup there too from Toxin to cancel out of the chain swing. Using the hit stun into the grab, and that down one. Raptor not be able to react fast enough. Once you see that green smoke on the screen, you have to react immediately.
Yes.
I always find a soft spot.
We're going dead even here. Push block. Raptor knows he's got to find his way out of this situation. Doesn't want to get stuck in the corner.
Are you scared yet?
Eat lead, sucker.
We also never
Toxin.
touched on that. Beyond Toxin's name really does fit the Scarecrow profile.
Oh, yes, it is perfect.
Yeah,
I would like to
perfect character selection. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I love it.
Yeah, I would like to ask him, you know, what kind of the meaning is. I mean, maybe he's a huge Scarecrow fan, and you know, there's a lot of them. Ragnarok, Toxin, maybe. Yeah, I would like to know what the origin of his name is from.
Yeah, these jump threes right now from Toxin adding up. Cross up, not cross up, they have all been working this round, and Toxin is just 359 health away. We're 2-0 here.
Raptor still alive, though. He's not that far behind. He does have the bar advantage, but now Toxin's in. Push block, very good use of the bar there. Wow, that actually hit the air to air. I don't even think they connected, but that is going to do it.
Wow, what a turnaround. Raptor looked to be in a good position there. Spent 1 bar to not deal with those plus frames, +6 off of that EX, and was in a good position, built the space, and Toxin that jump 3 and jump 2, it helps Scarecrow get in so fast. The jump 2 is about half screen, jump 3 a little bit shorter than that, and he gets so much off of it. You can get huge damage off that jump 3. You can get a 2-2 command grab, you can get a down 1 command grab. You can just tick it, you can empty jump. So many things you can do. Off that max range jump 2, you can get a forward 2, you can get a forward 1. It's crazy how Scarecrow actually has the tools without having a projectile to fight about 3/4 screen with the whole cast.
Absolutely. A lot like Catwoman's jump into. I mean, she doesn't have a projectile, but she's got some good ranged attacks that really helps her. And here we go. It's Command Grab City today. Ooh! And that would have been some big damage for Raptor if that would have paid off. But it's fallen out of Raptor's hands now.
Toxin's up, and Raptor does not want to deal with this up close. He's just going to eat damage over time. Oh, and coming in with the touch. That was so smart.
All right. Toxin traded up. Raptor still just trying to keep away. Doesn't want any part of any of that.
Toxin taking a page out of the other great Scarecrows from Florida.
And Raptor, even though it's been a minute, oh, he's catching this back up in a wake up. 30 hit points left. The jump back.
Oh, and this is incredibly plus. Time to eat some mix here.
And a grab.
Oh, look at that max distance on that forward 1. That was absolutely disgusting. But luckily, after able to take that bar health, he needs a huge comeback right now. And if you've been watching War of the Gods, don't be surprised if he's able to pull this out.
Especially somebody as seasoned as Raptor is.
Oh, that's
okay. We're trading. Oh my God. Beyond Toxin goes up 3-0 over Raptor and moves on. Raptor is eliminated for this week. But man, I'm almost positive we'll never see the end of Raptor. Man, I love watching Raptor play. I was hoping to see the Robin tonight, but we didn't get it. That's okay. Raptor, one of the Robin players out. I don't know if he actually still plays the character, but he had a really good YouTube video of all kinds of Robin tech on there. So I hope we get to see it again someday.
I absolutely agree. We don't get enough Robin here on More of the Gods, but we don't get a whole lot of characters here. Swamp Thing, one of them.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Decay. I know you're out there somewhere. We need that Swamp Thing in our life, man. Okay, up next. Biohazard versus Blind Ducky.
This is going to be a true zoning war if they go with who they were playing to make it in their top 8, which is Deadshot. Biohazard also has a Harley. Guess what? Blind Ducky also has a Harley. And the only difference between them is that Biohazard also plays Bane. Their paths here in the top 8. Biohazard, real comfortable. Only losing one game to Rewind to get in the top 8. That is it. 3-0 over Tweedy, 3-0 over Peanut, 3-0 over Blackout, 3-0 over Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice! I'm not going to say it a third time.
Hey. Yeah,
and 3-0
be careful with that.
over Shank of Tanes. Great name.
I think the last word there is Talons. All right. Blind Ducky's path. A 3-0 over.
And we get a mirror. I half expected the Deadshot mirror at the gate, but we get the Harley mirror.
Blind Ducky's path before they jump into this. 3-0 over Do 22, 3-2 over Buffalo, 3-1 over Illusions, and 3-1 over DR Gross.
And Biohazard picking that cotton candy skin that we saw on Saturday.
Ooh, and the down one anti-air right there.
That's the MK player in him for sure. Oh, what a nasty tool that is to whip punish with.
And just all these hyenas. What a good little conversion there.
I hope everyone in this chat is a fan of the Lion King, because we're going to be seeing some hyenas tonight. I know I am.
Yeah, we all know. All we need is Rafiki now to make your night. And Blind Ducky kind of running away with this right now. Okay, Cupcake's on deck. Meter burns a shot.
Now Biohazard
Hyenas
in control
on the back.
Oh, if he didn't commit to that Leaderboard roll, I think he would have had a nice conversion there. But he gets the corner. It's a big old Harley damage. Look at this.
And the restand.
Doctor. Gets the restand, and that should be death. Ooh, very good.
Ooh, and a block.
Would have paid on the wake up. Biohazard, what a comeback to start us off.
And that will close out Biohazard's first health bar. Going into the second round, tied even, 12-50 each. The standing ones. Ooh, wake up buttons got him out of that situation though.
Here comes another and beats out the wake up. Ducky's the one who's actually gotten through it a few times, and Biohazard unable to.
Those pistols are incredibly annoying. They're so fast, they recover quick. You can't even see them. Oh, and the Cupcake anti-airs. Okay, hyenas.
Went for the setup instead of the damage. And these
Good
setups
blocks
have
by
not worked out.
Ducky.
Biohazard and in the hit. Stun off of that jump. 2 it is, I believe. Ducky gets the throw. Closing out first game against Biohazard. Going up 1-0 in the mirror.
Yeah, that jump 2 of Harley's is absolutely disgusting.
And giving us
you hear a lot about Batman's. And Enchanter Remus going, we can tell who he wants to win this.
With one of the classiest Twitter profile pictures you will ever see.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, one of our newest fans, I think. I don't really remember him during Kombat Cup, but we also didn't have this little ticker, so
right.
Shout outs to Remus.
Also,
but yeah,
shouts to the production team here at War of the Gods, giving us some added interaction with our fan base.
Absolutely. All right, Biohazard going with Deadshot this time.
He's gonna look to turn up the zoning, but Harley Oh, I like that. Was able to meet with something that Ducky couldn't wake up through this time. As Ducky just woke up freely, it looked like in their first encounter. Against every setup Biohazard attempted with the hyenas, just woke up and found himself out of those nasty situations.
Nice little conversion there from Biohazard. Biohazard slightly has a health lead. The hyenas are coming in. Ducky's coming in with the jump twos.
Oh!
Okay, and a hit confirm, and here we go.
From the hyena, and did it late enough to where it looked like it could have beaten the wake up as well. That's what I've noticed is Ducky's held it a little bit longer than Biohazard did in the mirror. That's why Ducky, the one time he did that setup, it actually beat up Biohazard's wake up.
Biohazard going with the back one into the interactable. And one solid shot. It's going to close that out.
That's a big old bullet right there, doing the work. And it's a scary spot for Biohazard. Harley Quinn, nasty in the corner. Oh!
Down one. Oh, wow. The walk back into the low gun.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes, that shimmy in the low gun catches so many normals being whipped.
Biohazard staying back, building the meter up. And the wrist shot right in Harley's face. And we are going to hit confirm.
Bummer about Bat's no killing rule.
Go ahead, make my day.
We're even.
Biohazard saying,
And we'll
make
tie.
my day. Finally has a health lead against Ducky. Ducky got it early in game number 1 and held onto it until the end. Biohazard trying to take a little bit of meter, and he actually gets a little bit off the 2 bullets that landed.
Paying off. Oh, and very close right there.
Multiple times I've seen Biohazard react to these jump-ins with the instant jump back ones. So smart. Those
Blind Ducky sitting on 70 points, 48.
and one. Oh! I was about to say, Biohazard was still in a very good position where he could call down that interactable at any time.
Shot wins.
And protect the approach, but gets him out of the air with the gunshot anyway. And tying us up at 1-1. And will we see Blind Ducky go to another mirror and pick Deadshot as well? I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Man. Let's see.
Harley Quinn.
No.
Sticks that with Harley Quinn. Michael Conroy, thank you for the shout-outs. This top 8 is going to be great. It already has been great.
Yes.
We already have a game 5. We already have a
approaching
1-1 here.
Gorilla
These
City.
matches are getting crazy. We're going to see 14 noble kills tonight. And
Yes.
it is going to get nuts. Those guys have been
I love my guys at Noble, man. There's just so many of them in this top 8.
We love Team Noble. They are so consistent as well, especially here on, even going back to Kombat Cup, going in here into War of the Gods. Especially some of the younger talent that they got where, you know, they didn't do as well or even play Injustice 1, and here they are in Injustice 2, absolutely rocking it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Semiij, Tweedy, Dragon, all of them, like they haven't missed a beat, man. They just had a couple things to learn. They said, you know what? What's this game about? Oh, that's it? All right, I got this.
Oh, and Deadshot has that far-reaching low of his own.
Ooh! And beat out the wake-up knee.
You're a real buzzkill.
That's a nice little option for that wake-up knee. Ducky goes with the down 2. Biohazard coming in, back dashes. Trying to find his way out of this corner, doesn't want any part of this.
Oh, and the
Gets caught by the overhead.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
Learn to take a joke, pal.
He was for sure respecting the shimmy into the low and that overhead, opening him up cleanly there. Forcing the early wager. Ducky in a great position now.
Ducky, you know, one thing we really haven't talked about is the blocks on the mix-up so good. Almost like Blind Ducky plays this character.
Almost, right?
Yeah, almost.
Oh, back to full screen you go with those explosive bullets.
Biohazard teasing with this single shot rifle, and there we go. Meter burn comes out. Was hoping Ducky would have just pressed a button after the first shot.
Oh.
Just by the toe.
Biohazard said he's going to jump eventually, right? Especially in chip territory. And what a read. great interrupt, but eats the jump too into a conversion here. And another one. And he already wagered. He has to eat all this damage. The jump from Ducky.
The recovery on that string right there. Biohazard went for the whiff punish, and Blind Ducky block it. Okay, Bio does not have a clash. He's got just under 300 hit points left. Ducky sitting pretty. Still trying to come in, doesn't want Biohazard to build all this meter and all this chip damage, and the setup with the hyena and the cupcakes.
2-1 for Ducky. Are we going to see another switch from Bio? Are we going to see Bane?
Ooh, man. Come on, Biohazard. Bring out the Bane. Show everybody what it's about, baby.
Ducky.
I'm not even...
Harley Quinn.
There you go.
All right,
Look at his profile picture, okay?
So at some point tonight, Dragon is in this top 8. So Aquaman will hit the screen, and a Trident Rush may or may not happen tonight.
This profile picture, man, come on.
I have never looked so beautiful.
Begin.
Okay, and Biohazard sticking it out with Deadshot, so he is stuck on Deadshot for the remainder of this set. Even if he wins, he will not switch again. Good backdash.
Makes the adjustments. Ooh. Almost something good for Ducky there on the straight, but gets some elbow swift below anyway. And in the corner, he's going to throw some mix. He is not. And what a down two to beat out the interactable.
And the double hitting, yeah, the down two. The hyena took a hit of armor, and the down two double hitting. So good by Blind Ducky to recognize that. And Biohazard's first health bar is gone.
Talk about a momentum killer. That may have put the final nail in the coffin for Biohazard. All momentum just stripped away.
That was a good air-to-air by Biohazard with the read. Knew Blind Ducky was going to jump. Okay, and Bio is out of the corner now. All this stage behind him. Trying to stay in that range.
Blind Ducky perfectly fine with all this. Has the health lead. This is what we saw in the last game. Just looking for a chance to strike. But doesn't have as much damage on Biohazard's second bar of health as he had in the previous game. So this looks pretty good for Biohazard, considering the start from Ducky.
Oh, absolutely. Biohazard just sitting on this one bar, just teasing with these machine guns.
Yeah, he's got 2 bars. Is he going to meter burn it? Is he not?
Good blocks. Ducky working. Oh, Harley's way in here. No.
And he could not press the button right there.
Should have charged more.
Biohazard used the plus frames on the gunshot through the mix. And at that distance, looked like Biohazard wasn't able to get anything, but that load goes so far, and that jump through, he actually made it through the hyena.
And a good punish there. It's really tough to punish Harley when she's laying down in tantrum stance. Even some mids will go right over her. Very good by Biohazard to recognize that, and the mix into a throw. We're going to another game 5.
2 out of 3 matches now. As you mentioned, game 5s, guys. Let's get some hype in that chat. Who do you guys want to see take this? Do you want to see Blind Ducky, who has been sticking out with Harley Quinn, or Biohazard with Deadshot, and we get the same match that we have been seeing? Deadshot Harley. It's looked even, back and forth. Biohazard taking the 2 against Blind Ducky's 1 in this exact matchup, as Blind Ducky actually took Biohazard off one of his mains in the mirror. That's not something that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and Biohazard probably not used to having to run the mirror, but I mean, Biohazard has one of the top Harleys, you know, ever since the first Injustice. Harley and Bane. That was Biohazard.
And just for his brother, Nightwing. Well, that's some insider trader information right there.
Oh, a little Nightwing action. Okay.
Oh, it's a good start from Ducky. Beats out the wake up. Doesn't get the conversion though. There we go.
Okay.
He has the bar 2. Is he going to give him the ace-play Ducky? He's not. He gives him the hyena again. Doesn't break
Set
it.
up.
If he would have committed to the down 2 again, might have broken that armor.
Ducky probably didn't think that Biohazard was going to do the same thing and just decided to run something different.
The retweet
Biohazard.
Raw back 3 on block. But Ducky
Woo!
gives him the mallet. He's going to be able to close it out. Does with an air shot.
Voices are not impressed.
This is just about where we were last game. Biohazard worked. Blind Ducky's health bar down. And there it is, another air-to-air. Biohazard with the reads. Under 100 health points left. This will not chip out,
Ooh,
but that will.
and waited there. Took Ducky off of his resources. Perfect way to end that round for Biohazard, who has now built up a bar. And if Blind Ducky gets hit with any of these bullets, he's gonna potentially lose his ability to get a bar. Luckily, unable to there. That low, so far away.
It's so tricky, man. And the back one, too.
Ooh, I need my big mallet.
Should have charged more.
And you heard Harley, she needs her big mount. Now, we'll see if she gets it. Blind Ducky has been throwing an awful lot to try to close out.
Oh, Ducky just getting caught by these bullets now. Working Biohazard to the corner. Comes in with the back one. Another low shot. Oh, and just gets hit by the last bullet. Was not able to plug into the matrix there, but here we go. Blind Ducky. Force the clash.
Clown school.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Tie ball game yet again.
Back to full screen, Biohazard sitting pretty. Ooh, what a backdash on that low. And oh, that actually took away Blind Ducky's bar there.
Oh no, it's just gonna get away from Blind Ducky and tries to wake up, and that, wow, that wasn't even a meter burn shot, that was just a regular rifle. No bullet ever misses. Biohazard moves on.
That slight delay on the rifle, we saw beat out that wake up multiple times. And we saw in game number 1 where Biohazard ran the mirror, he wasn't able to actually stop that wake up. So goes the dead shot, and those rifles shut it down that entire set. So smart from Biohazard, and keeping his cool because Ducky was up those past 2 games. Keeping it cool. Moves on winners. Ducky's not out of this yet. Yo, he's going to go down into the losers bracket where he will be competing for a chance to still get into the grand finals and potentially run it back with Biohazard. We will see what happens later on. Let's take a look at a couple of highlights from that match.
Oh, here we go. Okay, what a match to pick. Hey, comes on deck. Meter burns the shot.
Now Biohazard.
Highness
in control
comes
of the
back.
if he...
Oh, okay, well, I heard the voices, so I was just going to let it do its thing. But here we go. Biohazard getting the restand and recognized that Blind Ducky was going to try and jump out of that, just did the down one. There's not too much guaranteed out of that restand. But yeah, Biohazard with the read. But here we go, Blind Ducky with the setup and the down 2, breaking the armor out of that interactable into another setup. And this is where we thought everything was falling apart for Biohazard. And he wound up pulling it back out and going to a game 5 after that 4th match. God, sorry. Whew, that down 2 armor break, man. Wow.
Beyond Toxin, Dad says that he thinks gamertag came from Scarecrow. Actually comes from a Gears of War 3 clan.
Wow.
Not even a Gears of War 2 clan.
Come on, man. The MLG series.
These young kids, let me tell you.
With the host advantage, Gears 2. Jesus, come on.
Host shoddy. Hashtag never forget.
God. Don't remind me. Gears 3, shout outs to Toxin, man. That was my favorite Gears of War game. But getting back into this, Blind Ducky and Noble Toxin, as you see down there, are going to be going at it
And
here in just a little bit.
We got Noble Semiij versus Noble Dragon. These guys' paths in the top 8. Semiij only losing 1 game to Daddy Dab, had 3-0s over King Wash, Crazy Raw Dog, Uncle Creepy, Handy Savage, and then the 3-1 over Dab to get here in the top 8.
Can we talk about Semiij versus Handy Savage? Okay, come on. Whoever's mic that is, please put it on mute. Anyway,
Hold on.
Semiij versus Handy Savage. Yeah, mute
There
them.
we go. Dragon, quit
Ridiculous.
eating your mac and cheese before your match, okay?
Man, that sounded like Cheetos. Come on, man. Dragon got the cheese puffs. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, Dragon's Path 3-0 over Shatter, 3-0 over Sounds Like Pause, Ayane, HoneyBee, and Forever King. Dragon's Path, he did not lose a single game, it looks like. He 3-0'd everybody.
That's a scary aspect, and he has the King of War, the Gods right now, Semiij. Looking right at him. in a matchup that we see Semiij play so much. And this is a matchup that a lot of Aquaman players like to say is very annoying. That range from Catwoman, the safety.
Well, you know what? I'm glad because Aquaman is so annoying. He deserves it. Oh, and the down two, Semiij.
When we look at the patience of Dredd just walking back, tempting Semiij to try to advance in that
Woo!
trip. We see the same thing in this matchup when we saw Theo versus Semiij, and wow, what a reaction to the only time it looked like Dragon jumped. And it's instead of trying to down two it, which didn't pay off the first 2 times, got the medium back 3. So smart from Semiij, made an adjustment that fast in this match.
And that mid is so good. Semiij uses it to perfection, and the conversion by Dragon. Semiij back in the corner, taking the chip. And here we go, Aquaman. Here we go, Aquaman. Here we go, and another one on deck. I'm almost positive.
And Semiij says, I'm just going to save this bar for the next round.
Getting that sinking feeling?
Didn't want to push block. He said, you know what? Not worth it at this point. But oh, here we go. Some more. Trying to rush and caught max distance. And what commitment by Dragon. I couldn't tell if that was a hit confirm or not.
Ooh, okay. Dragon trying to get swaggy on us here. Trying to finish him in the background. Down one. Trades out. Gets caught by the overhead. Semiij coming in with the cat scratches.
He's got cat scratch fever if I've ever seen it. And slowly mounting this comeback. And here we go. Just committing into the EX cat dash.
No, sir.
Respect a traitor.
Semiij is a pro. That was a hit confirmed. The single hit.
Oh,
hit
a
confirmed.
one button hit confirm. Is that the meta? Is that what these kids are on these days? Here we go. And out of just a comeback by Semiij. The composure. Wow. What a start.
Woman wins.
Wow.
Semiij.
That was
Our point
golly.
leader.
Catwoman.
Up
Aquaman.
one.
Here you
now
go,
on Dragon.
one-arm swordsman. Here you go. Plenty of trident rush on deck.
Fortress of Solitude.
Man. That-
I need it to win. Okay, that's the only reason. That's the only way I'm gonna get hyped for Aquaman. All right, I need Aquaman to get a win. If you guys want to see some more Trident Rush tonight. Oh, and the rough forward 2 on the approach. Catching the backdash. Dragon starting off strong.
Ooh, and just out of range of Semiij. Scout by Dragon on that back 3, very good. Dragon making a huge adjustment.
Has barely gotten touched so far. All it's going to take is one hit or one interactable for Semiij to try to get back in this. Ooh. Dragon himself finding one.
Maybe now you'll take me seriously.
Ooh.
Just out of range again, wow. Dragon taunting him, saying, I know the range better than you, Catwoman player. And a down 2 with a conversion.
That trade in
Oh
her
my
favor.
God.
Because Dragon came off that trade, wasn't able to save him there. Tried it down 2, and this is going to hurt.
And good on Semiij recognizing that Aquaman's wake-ups, all you got to do is jump him, baby. But you saw Dragon, he didn't wake up. He went for the down 2 just a little bit too late.
What a whip punish. That was absolutely disgusting from Semiij. And oh, not like this. Look at this comeback right now from Semiij. He has mounted one of the biggest comebacks. He's come back a bar and a half already, and it's still going on. Oh my
Semiij.
gosh, he hasn't even gotten touched.
Dragon has to mount something here. He has 20 hit points. Oh my God.
Semiij went down almost 1,300 damage to Dragon having full health, and then just took both of his bars of health. What actually just happened? Is this real life?
Aquaman.
This is real life, Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Is it?
Dragon sticking with it here.
Or are we in the Matrix and we're all just digital? And this actually isn't real, because this is kind of ridiculous. This seems like it was pre-programmed by someone to be hype.
Rickety Row? Did he rickety wreck us?
Is he in the back rigging this? Riggedy Row? Is that what's happening right now?
Rickety wrecked.
All right,
Hashtag.
Semiij up 2-0, but it has been Disgusting! And here comes the back three. Dragon has gotten off to great starts, and Semiij has just, with a flick of the switch, turned things around.
I think if anything, this shows us that Aquaman, we should just listen to everybody. Aquaman, he's bottom 3. Aquaman stands no chance in this game.
Absolutely. All right, he's the king of Atlantis, but you know what? Other than he's only king of Atlantis sometimes. If you guys read the comic books, he hasn't won anything. Okay, no major tournaments under his belt. Barely doing well. Let's face it, guys. Aquaman, pretty terrible. If he's losing to Catwoman, whose secret power is drinking milk faster than everybody else.
and thievery, that's it. Oh, and scouting out the whip trip is Dragon. Burning the bar for all that chip damage, but it's not going to be enough. Dragon is going to have to mount something that gets caught by the meter burn back 3.
Next comes the trident.
I've killed mice braver than you.
They are tied, and they will both burn it here. Dragon trying to get anything started, get himself back into this, and a punish.
Well, yes, a lot of people do not like to check that 4-2 on block. It is.
And that's going to do it, actually.
Yes, that damage from Catwoman. Semiij 3-0. Clean over Dragon, sending his teammate into the loser's bracket and making his way into winners finals.
Semiij has downloaded that matchup. You know, the first time we saw him in that matchup, you know, he was kind of struggling a little bit against Theo. And
wow, what a pun.
Since
on Twitter there from Jesse. Where did Dragon's health go? It's more lost than Atlantis at this point.
Oh, man.
We are all about some puns here on War of the Gods. We were a little more punny in MK, but we're trying to get in the swing of things here in Injustice.
No, we'll get there.
Yeah,
we'll get there. A lot of us grew up on MK. Not all of us grew up on DC, but we're getting there. We're trying to learn our stuff and make them up as we go. But yes, Semiij has adapted to that matchup. He knows the backs and forths of it. First time we saw him against Aquaman, against Theo, he was, you know, he put up a fight, but it wasn't enough. And then the next time we saw him, from that time, he has just been dominant in that matchup. Just, I mean, everything, man. Semiij, God.
You can't say it any better. I mean, losing the first one, winning the rest. That's kind of crazy, right? Mm-hmm. All right, guys. We're going to run some quick ads from our partners here at War of the Gods, and then we will get the rest of these matches to you guys for Week 5 Top 8. And guys, don't forget we have a nice giveaway on Twitter. I say nice. This is a ridiculous giveaway on Twitter.
Epic.
1 Arazi chair, 1 golden PlayStation 4, and some Catalyst mints for you guys. We just linked it in the chat. Go ahead and go there, click the link, and enter for a chance to win these fantastic prizes from StreamMe. There are a billion ways to enter, and check it out. The status is in the chat. Click it, go to that giveaway, and try to win some epic prizes here on StreamMe.
StreamMe, the kings of giveaways, the kings of prizes. And we did have Paco Stevens in the chat saying, when is StreamMe going to do a competitive mode off tournament? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Hey, you know what, Koval 27? I agree. Both of those characters completely pointless, but here we go. Blind Ducky, starting it off with a bang, literally, against Toxin here.
And down one. We talked about it before. Never a bad time to do the down one. And Toxin already showing off some matchup knowledge using that Fear Blast to get through the Hyena. And that low.
Ooh,
Doing all the
going
work.
into the prison.
We heard from Harley earlier that she wanted her big mallet. She's got it, and she's using it.
Toxin falling apart here, trying to find his way in and gets caught. And that overhead shot is going to chip out. Toxin slowly working his way in. Jump 2. And here we go.
Using that.
It gets caught by the overhead. And the conversion. Oh my god, I've never seen that conversion.
Yeah, great
That
conversion.
was slick.
Off the Hyena, too. Great situational awareness by Ducky. Ooh, that 4-2 so far. And you see Toxin just trying everything in his arsenal to try to get in.
Admit your fears.
For a smart guy, that's a dumb idea.
Toxin wants some health back here. Sitting on 500. Blind Ducky sitting comfortable, still on the first health bar. Ooh, and Whip punishes that down 1.
And Toxin's not in a bad spot. He's in the corner, doesn't have any bar though, and actually walked himself out of the corner there.
Yeah, walked a little bit far back. But here we go.
Oh, and even
And
the
the wake
meatiest
up.
of jump threes on planet Earth couldn't go through that wake up.
And Blind Ducky
Harley Quinn wins.
going up 1-0 relatively quick.
I love that Hollywood finisher by Harley Quinn too.
Oh yeah, that's man. We need to have a top 5 entrances, top 5 exits,
Harley Quinn.
or win poses, whatever you want to call it.
Top 5 clash quotes.
Yeah, there you go. We need a top 5 everything.
Top 5 everything. Ricky Route, get on it, buddy.
Yeah, get on it now. You got work to do, sir.
All right, here we go. Game number 2. Ducky just looked like he was on another level from Toxin there.
Toxin, good block.
This is definitely one of the matchups that Scarecrow's going to be annoyed with, just to try to find his way in that jump 2. Getting us started. And as,
Ooh, here we go.
as we saw at CEO, he only needs 1 to get the train going.
Ducky, that jump 2. Oh my god, it crossed over. I just know it did. And here we go, Toxin getting the damage. Lucky he didn't get the stage transition. I know that's not what he wanted. Sometimes we see that happen. Down 1 on deck. Jesus, rapid fire.
There is no reason not to down 1.
He's coming in, and the cupcake conversion.
And just eating the overhead Hyena. Harley's able to control so much space with her zoning. Those cupcakes do work. Catches back 3. That's huge on clashable damage. Oh,
Ooh,
all right.
Through the bus. Out the back and into the bar. Here we go. And Toxin's not done yet. Still going in. Push block.
Oh. I'll tell you what, Echo. Those Hyenas are hungry tonight.
Yeah, they are. They're in full effect. Ducky's got plenty of them. And here we go. The hit confirmed. Back 3.
Forcing the wager, and Ducky can make it hurt.
Yes. This is not good for Toxin. This is not good for Toxin. He is going to go down to 1 pixel.
Ooh.
I
Ducky
thought Ducky was going to just put them all down there.
came off 2 of those EX cupcakes. I hope Toxin's hungry.
Harley Quinn wins.
He's at
Hashtag cupcake conversion.
He's at an all-you-can-eat buffet right now. And Ducky goes up 2-0, looking to eliminate Beyond Toxin for the week, who is now currently sitting at 5th place if he were to lose this.
Harley Quinn. Scarecrow.
And here we go. Toxin not bringing out the Supergirl. Wants to play it out with Scarecrow.
Also, shouts to the facts there in the bottom middle. Guys, if you haven't seen the Flashpoint Paradox, you're messing up. That's all I'm going to say.
Begin.
Here we go, game number 3.
Game number 3. Toxin not playing any games anymore.
Wow.
Just gets caught. Blocks so low, and here we go.
I don't even think Ducky knew that was going to cross up. That's why there was no follow-up. Headbutting in with that forward one. What an interrupt with that down one. Young Toxin tried to get sneaky there and go for some more plus frames off 1, 2, 3.
Hyenas, cupcakes, bullets, overheads.
And stopping that forward one.
And there's the conversion again. Oh my god, that's so good.
Look at all this chip damage. These cupcakes and Toxin.
Ducky! Oh my god, Ducky, please.
For a master of fear, looks frightened in this corner.
Look good for you.
Toxin does not have a sweet tooth. It's over now. Okay, here we go. Back right in the middle of the screen.
+2, +6. And what blocks from Ducky?
Ooh.
He even guessed right on the tick throw. Wow.
Okay. Oh, and the air tech. Wow. Is it enough? No. Down 1. As you said, no reason not to. Just do it.
Keeping it safe off that forward. I like it. Ooh, the hyena
Ooh,
can't farm anyway.
Can't trick the hyenas. They're too smart. And here we go. Toxin getting the conversions. Ducky has plenty of meter.
That sounds terrifying.
Alright, they're going to be just about even here.
Ooh, here we go.
Down 1 conversions, boys. Almost 300 damage.
Toxin has his straight as well. Be on the lookout for the reset. Here we go.
And there it is.
Oh, I
Not able to get...
might have gone for a teleport there. I'm not too sure. And Ducky for having all this meter.
And the air tech. Toxin ready for it, but the command grab whiffs. That would have closed it out for sure. And the wake up. Toxin can clash. They have even meter.
No.
And gets caught by the hyena.
Harley Quinn wins.
Toxin had... They both had a bar and he could have clashed. But he opted not to. Went for the teleport and the hyena had the read. The hyena
He
had
literally
the read.
had her back.
Literally. Man. Can't fool this hyena. Come on.
you guys got to respect the hyenas. Did you not watch The Lion King? Okay? When you stop respecting the hyenas, they might come back and bite you in the ass.
That's right. And a pit of fire.
All right, guys, let's go take a look at the highlights from that match, and we'll move on to the next match of Losers Quarterfinals.
Here we go. Right at the end here, you see Toxin went for the teleport and the hyena had the read, had the reaction, whatever you want to call it. Hyenas are hungry tonight. Blind Ducky's staying in this thing. Whew.
Yeah, congratulations. First time in top 8, and he is making some noise. Up next, we got Revit Leafing versus Dragon. This is going to be a little bit of a preview of Evolution. These two play, I believe, in round 2 or 3 of EVO.
Yeah, it's right at the beginning.
It's early. It's one of the big ones early on. And I'm not too sure if these guys are going to go all out or if they're going to try to use some secondaries, but I don't know. There's money on the line either way at both.
Maybe Dragon pulls out the Ivy. Shout outs to Ad Solo, one of our biggest supporters here, even back in Season 1 Combat Cup. Won actually one of our giveaways in Season 1.
Congratulations. She also got some Catalyst Mints at CO from me and was very excited.
Hey.
She sees me making love to him every night here on stream in the
See, wait a minute. Okay. See, she got a headache halfway through. I think it was Saturday, and that must be what it was from. You just gave her the whole bottle, said no, I do it every day. You're gonna be good, and then she had to go and take a nap.
You guys have to build up a tolerance to it. Oh, and whiffing the 4-3 into the command grab like that from Revit looked like a little bit of lag spike. Didn't get the back 3.
Here we go. Burns the meter, gets the back 3. Drop kick off the top rope. Oh, and their little reset there from Leafing. The grab missed, and we're getting the Trident Rush. This could quite possibly be the last time we see Trident Rush tonight. Aquaman somewhere out there still doing the Trident Rush for everybody. The jump in. Trident rush. Burns the bar. Builds another one.
What a
And
catch
the
from
low.
backdash too. Dragon with these reads. What a conversion off just a back
Okay.
foot.
Dragon, please.
To the depths.
He's gonna come up with the bar to finish it off. He does not.
No, but that will. Catching Dragon, trying to backdash.
What an equal start for both of these guys.
Pretty much dead even.
It could be pretty tricky for Aquaman in this matchup. He eats a lot on wake up, and as you saw there, Cheetah can really mix up her approach and try to catch Aquaman going for down twos. That time working out as Revit went for the full read in.
Yeah, her pounce, jump 3, it's got such a weird hitbox. Depending on the angle she comes in at, even Aquaman has trouble trying to anti-air that thing. Oh, and here we go. Burns the bar.
Your bravado isn't hollow.
Thank
I told
the
you.
goddess of the hunt.
That is a saying. I've never heard
I
that before
told
in my life.
I absolutely hate it. Well, that's I just don't even like Aquaman. Big fish man.
Oh,
Here we go. He's got a bar though. He might have the chance again.
And that's very plus. And look at that mix from Revit. And the reset, that was so plus.
Oh my god.
Ah! Very good
I'll lap
wager.
up your blood.
You need teeth to eat.
From the deep. Leaping teasing the pounce there. This low scoop. And Dragon catch him, not gonna be enough. Catch him with the
Oh,
low.
no.
And that's gonna do it.
So close and down to the wire. We've seen Revit leafing clutch in these
Aquaman
moments, but
wins.
not clutch enough. For the King of Atlantis. Dragon going up 1-0.
Aquaman should be so happy he has that trident. That's the only thing that makes him relevant. The trident
Aquaman.
is just like
Cheetah.
Dexstar and Atrocitus. Without Dexstar, Atrocitus is nothing.
Fighters
Dexstar does all the work.
I'm pretty sure without Dexstar, he's still Atrocitus.
Well, he is, but he's as Biohazard said, he's pretty much Swamp Thing tier without Dexstar.
Ooh.
And that and that's a quote.
All right, going into game number 2. First game so tight between these two and mixed it up.
Woo!
Same exact setup as we saw in game number 1, but instead of going for the raw command grab, through the tick. Already changing things up is Revit leafing. Already playing so smart.
3. Oh, tried to go for the front of the deep. And all this mix.
The Dragon's trying to get whatever damage he can at this point on his first bar of health. And that might have chipped out if he would have committed to the DP at the end. And he's eating a lot of damage here.
So much damage. Close frames. Oh, and Dragon with the read. The crossover
All right.
avoids. Wow.
You guys
Dragon.
have got to stop with these entire health bar comebacks. It's too much!
Well, when you're Aquaman, all you need is about 6 bars a meter and 6 Trident rushes, and you're good to go. You've made the comeback.
Mix again by Revit. Ooh.
Woo!
Bringing out a
Okay,
claws,
trades
and look at
out.
the damage!
Take-
And that,
Yeah.
did that actually cross up?
I have no idea what's going on. This is too much.
Plus frames.
Oh, and I thought Leafing was going to try and interrupt the gap there.
This is gonna do. Oh man! I was about to say he could have done about 3/4 of this bar just on chip.
Enough with the fish metaphors.
Leafing burns one, gets all that health back.
Oh!
Ooh, what? See, that's what
The
I'm talking
Kraken
about.
said, "Get over here!"
Aquaman has all this. He has a trident. He's got
Oh
Octopus
no!
doing all the work. Look at this. This is ridiculous.
Very
Cheetah
good
came
water
here by
shield.
herself with just the mix in hand.
Oh,
my
no!
God.
It just did a DP out of nowhere. This is getting insane.
Cheetah
Leafing.
wins.
How many times can you come back with less than 25 hit points? Less than 15, actually. How many times?
This is crazy, guys. This is absolutely
Aquaman.
crazy.
Cheetah.
You guys. If you,
Absolute
Fighters
insanity.
approaching Red Sun Prison.
if you guys don't watch War of the Gods, you miss out on some of the craziest things. Because these comebacks, these tense situations, we get them week in and week out. stream after stream. These competitors, these players, you guys give us such a great show.
Ooh, and the down 2. Okay, Dragon. From the deep. And you can see Leafing just doing the really close pounce. Trying to tease Dragon, throw him off, maybe a little bit of reaction time, but here we go. 4-3 plus, and the instant dive.
Dragon trying to jump out of there. Revit with the end of it. Great down 1. There's some plus frames.
And Aquaman, you got to do the scream because in this Injustice, Aquaman does not scream while he does Trident Rush.
He does not, and great armor by Revit. Very good from Dragon, taking the hit of the down 1 this time, and closing it out is Dragon.
Seas conspire against you.
Meter advantage to Revit, and meterlessly converting the end, getting the corner push. That happened so fast.
Leafing putting so much work in. Oh! I thought he was going to let it rip there for a minute.
If he would have let it rip, it looked like it would have anti-ed. Here comes Trident Rush. Oh! Jump 1.
Oh.
Sneaky stuff, and misses the down 1 on the reverse. Looked like just got Trident Rush, but it's okay. Oh!
Oh my God. Dragon walking back, wants no part of this. Down 2, a trade.
That's what we were talking about. So hard for Aquaman to get those down 2s out, even against those jump 3s. And the trades are in her favor.
And now we're in Leafing territory. 53 hit points left, and that is going to do it. Dragon up 2-1. I'll tell you what Leafing needs to do. He needs to pick the Vixen skin. That's what Leafing needs to do.
In quite some time, and a big adjustment that we saw from Dragon is off of these jump-ins, off these crossover attempts, and even on these whip 4-3s, Dragon has checked with down 1 every single time into Trident Rush. And we do get the Vixen skin from Revit Leafing. Now, Revit is now down a match point. This is where Revit Leafing comes to play.
Yes. See, Leafing hasn't even started playing yet. Just about 50% capacity. Now it's time to turn up the heat. And there it is, a 4-3 over the back 1. Please. Good on Dragon. Recognize that sweep was coming. The backdash. The pounce. Oh, and trades out.
That Trident Rush hit everywhere. Good lord, and what a preemptive down 2 from Dragon. Making all the right reads.
Oh, and Leafing just letting go a block there. Leafing sitting on 4 bars. Dragon Trident rushing till the cows come home, and here we go.
Great knockdown from Revit. Ooh, he needed plus frames, and what a trip, and there you go. Delaying the wake up. He was doing it too long earlier and was eating the mix after that whiffed 4-3. He's lowered his wake up, it looks like, and he's able to get that down 1 out before Revit can even do anything.
Good blocks by Dragon there.
I expected a challenge.
You'll feel the ocean's power.
Leafing has plenty of meter to work with here. 2 bars. That leaves 2 bars for mix, an air attack. Oh, and oh my God, that was so big.
And Revit looked like a reversal command grab. Out of a back 3, very scary stuff. And what a whiff! That would have chipped out, would have forced a block, and now he's gonna eat the big Atlantean damage here.
Good God.
You can't beat the entire kingdom.
And every time, checks with the down 1, so smart from Dragon.
If you're Aquaman, why not? Oh, and the down 2, and that could close it out. 0.89
Oh, it goes
damage.
into a down 2. Noble Dragon stopping Revit in his tracks. All the momentum, the comebacks, these insane situations finally put to rest for the week. Dragon is going to advance into losers semifinals, where he will be playing against blind Ducky.
Blind Ducky with precision with those pistols.
That's right, Ashton.
Leafing.
It is Aquaman. We're going to have some fun tonight. And guys, we'll be back shortly. We're going to have a quick word from our partners here at War of the Gods.
everybody, it's your homeboy T-Pain. Let's take a look at some cool stuff. Here we go. Boom, Catalyst mints. You know what these are? Energy mints. Amazing, you didn't think I was gonna say that, but they are. Tell you a little something about this. Vitamin B, packed with it. Caffeine, packed with it. You know what it's not packed with? Sugar. You don't want that, nobody wants that. You don't want calories. There's no calories in this. It's amazing. It's for your long gaming sessions, after that weird date at Taco Bell. You don't want that. You want to be energized. Pop a mint, breath is good, and your energy is up. You know what's even cooler? You can either buy it like this, 1 pack, or you can buy the whole case. You can play Pulp Fiction with it. You can do a lot of stuff with this. So if you feel like getting arrested in the airport, then buy the whole case. It's a fucking briefcase full of pills. Take a choice. Put it in there like that, boom. Now you're on your way. Catalyst mints is the energy mint. I'm gonna need you to come take 6 of these. Pour them in your mouth, just open up the
All right, guys, welcome back. Also, welcome Zachary Garrison to the stream, joining us. Better late than never, and welcome here to War of the Gods. Guys, if we break 400 viewers, we're going to play that top 5 all over again.
Wait, you said 500 in the chat. Which is it?
Well, wait, my bad. Did I say 500? No, it's 400.
Well, you said 500, so okay.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Okay, I'm wrong.
All right, PayPal me later.
You just take it from me
this
this
bet
week.
of my life, ladies
Here we
and
go.
gentlemen. That is how it works here. I'm feeling tonight. Guys, up next we have Biohazard versus Semiij. We're actually going into the winners finals before going down to the losers semifinal. And Biohazard, Semiij. This is going to be
something here, man.
Who we're going to get to see. We might be seeing some Bane action.
I can dig it.
Catwoman is an anti-zoning master, it seems.
How about Semiij is a master with Catwoman? Just leave it at that.
I mean, he back threes at decent times.
Yeah.
On top of being a fantastic player, as you mentioned. All right, this is the best that we've seen Biohazard do here in our series in a long time, and it's really good to see. He's guaranteed top 3, guaranteed some money for the week. And Semiij, our #1 point leader. I mean, there's no surprise there.
No, man, and he's looking at 3 weeks in a row here, being the War of the Gods champion. Going into Evo as well. You know, I'm not sure if Semiij is going to Evo. Somebody tell me if he is.
I believe he is. I think he's in a couple of people's paths there in the top 8. Guys, all I did was look at some of the paths in the top 8, and then I was utterly disgusted. And we do get right out of the gate. We got Bane.
Yes.
We're going to see some pile drivers. We're going to see some backbreakers. We're going to see some, some Bane stuff.
Approaching Slaughter Swamp.
Off the top rope, the elbow drops, the leg drops, the pile drivers, the power bombs, the arm drags, the headlocks, the sleepers, everything, but no Trident Rush, sadly.
That's right. Sadly, we're not going to see some. And here we go. Starting off with a nice power bomb. And already in. Luckily, I believe that was only a level 1 cooldown. If he was at a level 3 cooldown, Semiij would have taken so much of his bar right there.
Woo! Semiij jumping over the truck here. We're going to the corner, tries to grab.
And that jump one.
Semiij with the answer.
That jump one has a big old hitbox behind it. Poor Catwoman is able to actually punish that. And what a start from Semiij.
Hear me roar.
Semiij with the answers. Jumping out of these grabs and all these situations.
Biohazard letting that
Biohazard isn't. Yeah, he was in debuff.
Oh!
Ooh, okay. And the pile driver from the top rope. Here we go.
Tick throw for no damage, but they actually gave him a decent amount of damage in the cooldowns. And I like that, because they reduced some of the damage while he's venomed up. We haven't seen any charge attempts from Biohazard, which is something that we normally see from him. It does tend to hit absolutely everywhere.
That's true, but I think on block Catwoman could punish with Cat Dash, and we know how that damage is.
Crazy, right?
Oh, unable to get anything.
Woo!
Semiij reading the tick throw. The back three, unable to throw it.
Oh my God. Okay, DP.
Oh, in the wake up.
Tried to go for the elbow.
Catwoman wins.
Semiij with all the answers right now.
Biohazard tried to pull a Macho Man Randy Savage from the top rope and got absolutely denied.
Catwoman.
Semiij looking scary as ever, guys. He is going to be hard to stop. And the switch to Red Hood. Here we go.
Okay, Bio. Here we go. We got a Red Hood in the top 8.
Coming out of nowhere.
Fighters approaching.
We haven't seen Biohazard play him whatsoever. And we'll see how much homework Semiij has done. And we know Semiij has had to have done some homework, knowing going into Evo that he's going to be running into quite a few of them.
Namely one of his former teammates, SonicFox.
And Red Hood has never won on War of the Gods. Ever.
And we're not talking about Red Hood when, oh my God, dove straight into the spear.
It sucked him into it. But
okay, and Biohazard looking really good right now.
Has a health lead, had a health lead, and it's gone. Air guns. Semiij looks comfortable in this matchup. Has already beaten out a few wake-ups that are very hard to beat out. Air-to-airing them. Using the interactable. Still down on health, barely. Biohazard trying to something in the neutral back three. Red Hood's back three is actually compared to Catwoman's just on a little bit lower level because it does low profile and does have decent range.
That's what I was about to say. Biohazard said, you know what, you got those back threes? I got some too.
Oh no, if he'd have thrown the close bomb, would have saved himself there.
Now we do things my way.
At best, he's going to get 15 back here, but I think Semiij is going to hold on to something.
Yeah. So Biohazard will take the health lead again, but not by much. Good backdash. Oh, and the throwing stars whip.
And that
this is going to be some good damage. Just may close it out. Oh, and the air tech, but oh my God.
It looked like Semiij reacted to that because that stand one was waiting for him when he landed.
We're already seeing evolution in the meta with air techs and people waiting them out. You know, the first time it happened, I think it was Theo. And, you know, he got, I think he was playing Aquaman and we were so shocked. But now we're seeing it so often with the air tech reads. It's just going to get even more crazy from here.
Yep, as the meta continues to develop. Rainbow Pride there on Twitter shouting out his fellow Catwoman player Semiij. We know who he's rooting for. Biohazard. Go for some tricky stuff. I mentioned it before, he actually played Nightwing a lot in Injustice 1. And has got a little bit of a Eskrima vibe to it. With those batons, I'm not too sure what they call them.
His staff.
Yep.
When you broke it apart, yeah, there were. You know what? If you wouldn't have brought it up, I'd have been able to say it. But Semiij is getting damaged right now.
Ooh. 500 damage. That's a good day at the office in the corner. Oh, checks him with a down one. Is the pressure ever gonna end?
Oh no!
Oh!
And the jump to Biohazard trying to wake up, use the computer, send in a drone, anything to help. Phone a friend, but here we go into the wreckers.
This is big damage again. He's gonna come off the bar. He is. Black Adam, ladies and gentlemen, hitting for over 500.
No doubt.
One bar in the corner. Finally, Bob working out for Biohazard. Doesn't finish it.
Trying to get a tricky crossover or something right there. I'm not sure if that was a setup or if that was an ender.
Looked like he tried to end it and come off the bar to see if it will kill. Ooh, and the overhead's gonna catch Semiij. All you have to do is block eye. And his wake-ups are very annoying. He can go forward, he can go backwards. He can shoot guns after. And getting
Oh, and doesn't walk under. I thought he was gonna. Oh. I thought he was gonna switch the corner position, but Biohazard didn't. And the headbutt. Semiij's jumping over. Jump 2. The down ones by Biohazard trying to find a way out of this, and the meter burn forward 3, catching Biohazard off guard. Semiij goes up 3-0.
He hasn't even dropped a game in this top 8 yet. He's dropped 1 game the entire tournament so far here in week number 5. If Aquaman wins again, do the top 5 again, we still haven't broken 400 viewers. So I don't know there. Maybe you guys should tweet this out and try to get some extra viewers in here so we can see that top 5 again.
We're almost there, man. Got about 20, a little over 20,
Yep.
24. We're almost there. Come on, man. Even your grandma would love the show. Just have her come on. Tell her to download the StreamMe app. Is she watching right now?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hello, Aqua Grandma.
Hello, Aqua Grandmother with a cranberry and vodka in your hand and enjoying the broadcast. Just having a good time over there. All right, guys, check us out here on StreamMe, because without StreamMe, this wouldn't be possible here at War of the Gods. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a retweet there at twitter.com/StreamMe. If you guys retweet it out right now, let's try to get above 400 viewers, and let's try to get that top 5 again, which was incredibly hype. Half of you missed it. There was just about 200 of you in here when we played it the first time around, and that chat went nuts because it was a blast. It was a blast. Check us out, youtube.com/StreamMe vids for all the previous broadcasts, and instagram.com/StreamMe. Tell us about streaming here, Echo.
Hey, if you want to stream here on StreamMe, one of the most important things, 70-30 split of anything you make in your subscriptions. Create an account, stream, get 50 followers on your channel, boom, you get a sub button. You get to make it however much money you want, as long as it's not over $5. But yeah, you get partnered in less time with more features. And one thing we've mentioned here before, you know, if you stream anywhere else, most of the time you have to have outsourced programs to do a lot of the extra stuff, a lot of the extra little counters and all that stuff. Well, StreamMe on their website has all that stuff there for you, so you can have the notifications, the little timers, all that good stuff, all the little jingles that you want to have on your stream. It's all on StreamMe. All you got to do is just stream your game, and voila, get 50 followers, and you got a sub button, and putting fear into the competition. I'll tell you that.
That sounds pretty good, Echo.
Yeah, I think so. The 70-30 split got people running scared. Oh, and we are going to see a Black Adam in the top 8 this week by Dragon.
Dragon, who for the longest time, he actually used to tell me early on that he really liked the Aquaman Deadshot matchup. Looks like he's thinking of a little bit different story now, going to Black Adam. We almost had a Black Adam-less top 8. Almost! It was right there!
I wish. And look at that meterless damage, okay? Some people have to spend 2 bars and a trait to get all that, and Black Adam says, no, I just got forward 1-2, black magic, forward 3s, dive kicks, and lightning. Ooh.
Did he just wake up with close ricochet bullet and it worked?
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
And Dragon looking just as impressive with Black Adam as he does Aquaman. And if Ducky can stay with, 3/4 a screen or so, can punish a lot of Black Adam options. But I'm not sure what he can do about the dive kick.
That was plus, and he tried to check him. A 572 damage for his efforts, and that looked like a whip punish.
I'd kill you regimers for free. You won't get that chance.
Tries to use the lightning. Ducky shooting bullets. Working his way in. That is a punish on black magic. Goes the back 1. And can we talk about how Black Adam has more range on his shocker, so to speak, than Raiden ever did. Buff Raiden and MKX, please. And Blind Ducky sitting on life alert.
One more patch!
Come on, let's do it.
Oh, no, lightning anti-airing because it hits everywhere. Dragon going up 1-0 on Blind Ducky, trying to stop this man's success. Finally found it, week number 5. Dragon, no stranger to the situation, no stranger to the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shot. Black Adam.
Ducky's gonna stick it out with dead shot.
Black Adam.
Fighters
Yeah.
approaching Fortress.
Somebody in the chat, I just want to bring this up to you. Looks like Clark L said 572 with a bunch of question marks. I'm assuming with Black Adam damage, I'm assuming that he missed Best MK Raiden, the Best MK Raiden Black Adam show, where we went over 700 damage. Not once, but twice.
2 weeks in a row. Breaking the damage barrier.
All right, Ducky getting something started here. The air to air. Ooh, and tries to go with the low. Into the machine gun. Dragon not scared of Deadshot wake up, just going in with forward 1-2.
Ducky playing it well so far. And just so many ways
Ducky
you
trying
have to
to
guess
check.
right there. Getting aggressive now, I like it. Ooh, and the
Ooh.
trade. Ooh, misses a reversal.
Ooh, and that was a good punish right there.
This is full screen attrition battle right now. It actually punishes it. That was so smart from Blind Ducky.
Yeah, he did that just a second ago as well on a whiff lightning.
And now with a health play,
wake up.
Ducky. Trying to turn the tide on Dragon. Jump 2 so big, so hard to stop. Black Adam, the only fighting game character I've ever seen that comes down with a Jean-Claude Van Damme roundhouse from the sky.
Which I've still not seen a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Ever since Season 1 Combat Cup. Still haven't watched one unless you count Street Fighter.
All right, guys.
That was so
we now
many
have
millennia
an open
ago.
position for a caster here on More of the Gods, and you can fill in your application on our website.
Oh, Dragon trying to go for a little extra damage there.
Still hold your leash. I shot off his paws.
Dragon getting the 15% back. Ducky still sitting comfortable, but can't lose this health lead. Ooh, good throw.
I love the check with the throw there. Dragon not pressing buttons after. It becomes a mind game. When you're only minus a couple frames, it's just a big mind game of what your opponent is actually going to follow up with. Are they going to go for the free check? Are they going to get risky? Are you going to disrespect it?
Ooh.
0.13? There's
Okay,
no
yeah, that's
escape
gonna
there.
do it.
Ducky tying us up at 1-1.
And Forever King, by the way, said,
Deadshot
I think it
wins.
was, hold on. Oh, no. Okay, there's one person above him. Ruck Sipe, I guess. Said, what the hell, Echo? Still haven't seen a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Look, I saw Street Fighter, okay? I watched a ton of Bruce Lee movies,
Black Adam.
but never
Deadshot.
Jean-Claude. I even saw Karate Kid, okay? But never Jean-Claude himself.
We've had this discussion.
Prison.
Yeah, we did. I got sent about 1 million gifts on Twitter. All Jean-Claude Van Damme.
All Jean-Claude. You have to get on it eventually.
Somebody
It will
even sent me
change
a
your
Rob
life,
Van
okay?
Dam. Okay, somebody sent me Rob Van Dam doing a frog splash, and I don't even think they knew who Jean-Claude Van Damme was.
Kickboxer, Bloodsport, Time Cop, The Quest, Lionheart. You want to keep going over here?
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep naming them. I'm writing them on a list. I'm going to Blockbuster later. If those exist anymore.
You'll get it for dirt cheap if you find one. All right. Blind Ducky has started to get aggressive, and I really like it. Turning things around. And he has really shut down Dragon's full screen game, but Black Adam. All he needs is one.
Can you imagine if somebody like Revit Leaping played Black Adam? It would be absolutely insane.
What a meter burn roll through one of the most active projectiles in the game. EX Lightning and tying us up is Ducky.
Oh, and a very good spacing on making that dive kick whiff. And got the trade out. Blind Ducky shut it down. I think if Blind Ducky went for a couple more overheads, he would catch Dragon, and that back one would open up.
Oh, look at the space between these two.
Ooh,
Wow,
and a down 2.
Oh, it was a little bit of meter. But Dragon still has 2 bars, which is all he needs to take this bar of health.
Things falling away from Dragon here. Ducky running away with this. Trick shot. Builds the bar. Black magic. Tries to dash in. And Blind Ducky tried to air to air right there in the wake up. Completely whiffed. Plus frames. Dive kick again.
I'd kill you regimers for free.
Dragon is going to hold on to this bar. He wants to kill. What a down 1 check, knowing who's going to approach. That was so smart by Ducky. And oh no. Doesn't come off trade.
Just like that. Setup, good block by Ducky. The trade is in and no whip punish. Oh, in the air to air.
Your gun's of no consequence. Eat lead, sucker.
He spent 2 bars. But as long
he's going to take the health lead by a mile. Now, it's all on Ducky right now. Good block and a good punish. Chipping away.
Dragon has the bar and the trade that he needs. And getting out of all of it.
Oh no. Ducky jumped right into the black magic. Oh my god.
And the trade.
The trade is up. The trade is active.
Oh!
And oh my god, the throw. Okay, Ducky. 10 points of health left. What is it gonna be? The black magic.
Smart by Dragon. There were so many mind games going down to that final moment. Is Dragon gonna attempt a dive kick in? And Blind Ducky tried to scout it, and then Dragon with the counter read, simply crouching, seeing him shoot that tournament or shoot that gun, and then getting the black magic trip guard. That was insane. Dragon holding now a 2-1 lead over Blind Ducky. Winner of this is going to go to losers finals, where they will play against Biohazard.
Dragon with that patience, man, just waited for Blind Ducky to kind of settle down. Just wait for black magic, closed it out. It's all on Ducky now to tie this thing up and try and stay alive. And just look at that range.
He's off to a good start again. Is Ducky. Stopping the approach. Staying aggressive as Ducky.
Ducky's got to start using that overhead. Yeah. Dragon is coming in and crouching and just blocking that mix so well.
I think we've only seen him go for it maybe twice this set. Oh, here comes some big Semiij.
Oh, in the setup we saw Dab use that.
Shimmy, that was pretty gross. Good block though by Ducky, not falling for it.
Ooh, and a grab. And that is a whiff punish by Dragon. Gonna close this first health bar out. Oh, wait a minute, the air tech and the dive kick. Good whiff punish trip guard there.
Yeah, that was a fantastic trip guard. Closing us out. All tied up. This is the situation that we saw last time. Ducky has to hold on. Dragon sitting on 2 bars is not a good sign. Though Black Adam, that damage is going to be absolutely ridiculous if he's able to get a clean open up and beating out the Wake Up Lightning Cage. Oh, and barely trading with the dive kick. That would have been huge for Dragon. I don't know what normal Blind Ducky just threw, but I know it was not intended, but I'm glad it worked out.
I'm not sure either. Forcing the clash here.
You won't get that chance.
Dragon burning the 2 bars. That is gonna do damage. Oh. Ducky trying to hold on. Goes with the back one. Dragon not falling for it. Meter burn roll. Back one again. Down 1 Palpatine. And gets rid of the trait yet again. Ducky has to make. Oh. Dragon goes up 3-1 over Blind Ducky. Moving on to face Biohazard. Whew, man. Not once but twice did we see Blind Ducky actually get rid of Black Adam's trait in clutch situations like that.
Yeah, those last two games especially, Ducky definitely had a chance to be in this match, and he could have easily been facing off against Biohazard. So look, going into Evo, Blind Ducky's definitely got to be feeling good. He's playing incredibly well and looking good with all the characters that we've seen him with, Harley Quinn and Deadshot. He has looked amazing with both.
Yeah, that was an intense set, man. And Dragon bringing out the Black Adam just to show, hey, I got one too going into Evo.
And up next, it will be Dragon up against Biohazard. But before that, we're going to have a quick break, and we'll get you guys into Losers Finals.
Are you ready? Are you ready? I said,
All right, guys, welcome back here to Top 8 of Week 5 of War of the Gods, presented to you by StreamMe. We've got Losers Finals coming up right now. It's going to be Dragon versus Biohazard. Winner is going to move on to play against Noble's Semiij to see who's going to win week number 5. We had 5 Noble going into Top 8. We are now down to 2, and Biohazard still trying to put up the good fight against these guys. Dragon looking so strong. Outside of his match with Semiij, Biohazard kind of the same, was real close with Ducky and falling to Semiij just like Dragon did. And we will see who gets their run back up against Semiij.
That's right. Yeah. And Biohazard, the lone wolf now. In this to just take down the entire team that's left. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be tough. But if anybody can do it, Biohazard can do it. He's got the power bombs. He's got the pistols. He's got the machine guns.
Yes, he also, it's going to be interesting, the picks between those two, and I'll get into that here in a second before we get Biohazard in here. Here's the bracket from that, guys. As I said, this is Losers Finals. Congratulations to everyone who has made it this far. Top 4 is getting paid out tonight. And, guys, there is so much on the line, week in and week out, points and money. $250 is on the line for first place. Second place, $150 on the line. Third and fourth, $50 between them. And Ducky already making it there. We're trying to determine the top 3 right now. And we will see who gets it for the week. And here's your current points as they're updated live. Semiij, so strong in there, sitting at number 1. Rewind, overtaking third place from SonicFox this week. Dragon, still trying to build up on those points. If he can squeeze out a win here, could possibly overtake SonicFox for that 4th spot. And going down the list, Perfect Legend still holding on to that top 8 spot. He's been consistent just outside of top 8 and then getting in the top 8 one time so far. Tweedy the same. These guys like Peanut, HoneyBee, now even Revit creeping up there in the points. All it takes is a couple of good weeks, guys, and then you will be up here on this list.
Or even one good week. I mean, for some of them. You know, the Semiij, he's pulling away, though. Semiij is way up there, and we're not even done calculating points yet because this week isn't even over. Somebody got to slow Semiij down, or he's going to get just too far away to catch up. But the top 8 is still out there for anybody.
Absolutely, and we're just waiting on Biohazard to get in here for his match. Biohazard, if you're out there in the world, please join our lobby so we can play our Losers Finals match. We know that he probably put his fight stick through the wall. I'm just kidding.
I hope not.
Biohazard's not
I
really
hope
like
not.
that, but we would love it if you joined us here.
Yeah, I would hope not. And interesting stat to pull up here. Semiij is the only person to break 1,000 points in both Kombat Cup seasons. With 5 weeks left in War of the Gods, will he do it in War of the Gods as well? I mean, he's up there. He's pretty close now, especially if he takes this week. I mean, he's just going to be a week and a half away or so of points as far as a week and a half. I mean, boy, he's getting up there. But, you know, Semiij going into Evo looking really, really strong.
Yes, he is, and he is going to be a menace for anyone in his path, especially in the top 8. And I know that there are going to be some huge matches just to get in the top 8.
Oh, you know what? We need to bring up one thing, by the way. StreamMe has the ability to stream from your mobile device. So there's another thing you can stream. Pool matches for all of us that can't be there.
Yes, you can. And you know, StreamMe's had a lot of things way ahead of its time, going back even a couple of years here at StreamMe, like mobile streaming, multi-streams on the website, where you can stream with others and you can watch all the streams at once on one channel. And it's very interesting, and it's one of my favorite features of the site is the multi-stream, where, you know, the 4 of us playing a game, and you can watch all 4 of us at once. You have 4 different angles of the same game. It can get pretty interesting.
Yeah, especially on games like we were talking about earlier, players unknown, battlegrounds.
That is
like
one
a
of the personal
multi-stream
favorites here in the studio. We
Yeah.
absolutely love doing that. And also, you guys can check us out. We actually do a lot of multi-streaming from our not really weekly show, but we do it 3 times a week. The Grind. We're in the studio doing different things Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Check us out at stream.me/thegrind. We do some crazy stuff. Currently, we are getting absolutely thrashed in Dark Souls, the board game. It is actually more savage than the video game, and I'm actually low-key triggered.
Where can I buy one of those?
We actually got it off of Kickstarter, and again, just got absolutely thrashed by one of the sub-bosses. But
I need that. You need to send me that link because I'm a huge Dark Souls fan. So I've got to have that.
Check us out on the Grind, and you'll be able to see what it's all about. And you will see stuff fly across the room because it is actually that savage.
It's just as hard as the game.
It's pretty savage.
Okay. Yeah, I need to find that because I need to buy that. Are we still waiting on Biohazard?
We are still waiting on Biohazard.
Are we on Biohazard's time? Look, we don't want to take your time, Biohazard, but kind of got a show to put on. And you are an integral piece of that.
Absolutely. So while we're waiting, we might as well do something crazy. Let's do a little bit of sneak peekage here on
money match. Aquaman versus Echo. Oh, my bad.
Are we?
All right. What? Hey, let's go. What do you have planned?
Here's a little bit of a sneak peek of something coming up here.
I am a man at war, and I am fighting for all of the broken people, all of the people thrown overboard. They always try to shame us, but they don't speak the language. No, we're not.
Ooh, wait a minute. I saw Akuma. Wait a minute.
What do we got cooking on over here on StreamMe, guys?
Was that? Wait a minute. I know what that was.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. Totally King of Fighters. No, wait. Street Fighter. No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My bad.
Gundam Battle Assault 2 is coming here to StreamMe.
Hey, there we go.
10-week series. $20,000 on the line. PlayStation 2.
Wow. Hey, man. Can't hate on the PS2. Even some of our current players play on that PS2, PS1 pad. Can't hate on it.
You absolutely cannot.
Biohazard, where are you at? This man.
We're having a little bit
he thought he was
of
out.
connectivity issues here on stream. So I'll tell you what. We didn't break 400, but let's go ahead and give him the top 5 while we try to get this thing set up. How does that sound?
We did
How
come
does
close.
that sound? Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine. We hit about 390
I say we do it.
at one point.
Give the people what they want.
Let's go.
Number 5, Illusions gets a little baddie in the corner, stripping an entire bar of health off the screen.
So nice looking.
That classic blue. Off to a good start against Gross, evading out the throw. Neutral jumps, the best at it. Gross has tried everything to get out of the corner. Illusions is not letting him.
Jesus.
Number 4. HoneyBee opens up his bag of tricks to get a running start in his final game with Deoxys.
All right, the jump in 2, trades up. And just look at this meterless damage. Okay, 400. HoneyBee.
And now 500!
Oh, he's
missed
gonna land right
another
in the back
bar.
3. Oh my God.
Wow. Number 3. Son Goku himself saves the day, low profiling a speeding bullet, stealing a game from Full Auto. And Full
Very good
Auto
air to air.
all over these reads in the air. And that's going to be close to ship out.
Shipping him down.
And
This,
X-Smack,
oh my
no!
God. This is, oh my God, and it killed.
Number 2. X-Beaton believes in magic, closing out the match with some tricky setups with his back against the wall. Not going the distance. And Beaton was healing the whole time. He was on the perimeter of that healing circle. Oh, here we go!
And the back 3, double back 3.
And oh, I don't know it! Beaton actually does it! And number 1. Revit Leafing in the final moments of the broadcast pulls off an only a Real Master comeback to shock Rewind's top 8 streak.
Leafing's got to make a move.
Ooh, one for the sweep
4
back,
bars.
Back one, and that should do it.
And he,
Good air tech.
wow, okay. We've seen this from Leafing before. Oh, okay. I don't even know what to say.
What's for breakfast?
One more ring.
Oh my God! If Trident Rush, for Trident Rush, Trident Rush. I got your answer.
Okay. Please, Aquaman, all your equipment's gonna fall off. Please.
Fighters approaching.
Your hair's messing up too, and your headset's coming off.
2 hours later.
We hope you guys enjoyed that the second time around. There weren't as many of you that watched it the first time we played. We had to play it again, and you guys are absolutely dead in that chat right now.
That whoever put that together, rickety wrecked us.
Rickety round the back, everyone. The guy behind the buttons of the stream, our executive producer, as it were, in the back, doing some magical things, and we hope you guys enjoyed.
Man, that I hope we get more something like that later on down the road, because that's absolutely epic. All the way it's put together, the slow-mo and then the breaks, 2 hours later, and then you're still going, and somewhere out there in the world, Aquaman Mr. Aquaman is still doing Trident Rush, but we're still having problems connecting to Bio. So I'm not sure what the call is, because we have no more matches we can substitute.
We'll try one more and then see what happens. We're doing one more test because he just reset his PlayStation, and then we might have to attempt a share play with him. Worst case.
Okay.
Worst case scenario.
Well, hopefully not, but I mean we've had to do it before with the Monster Brothers. Yeah, Lee Everett. Without SonicFox, no one can touch Semiij. Hey man, even SonicFox
Even
has fallen to
SonicFox
Semiij.
last time he played fell to Semiij.
Yes, sir. And they've met many, many times and went to many Game 5s together. And they went back and forth They went back and forth 5-6 times now. They've met between Kombat Cup Season 1 and now. All right, Biohazard is saying to send one now. I'm not sure if you saw it, but he is ready to test this one more time.
All right,
we'll
here we
see
go.
what
We're
got.
trying one more time. And guys, do not forget that registration is live. Echo, yell at him for me.
Registration is live. Please, let me tell you, even in our 5th week, which is this current week, we are still getting about an hour or so before the stream starts. Hey, can I get that late reg? Like, no, man. Look, you have all week. Here's what you do. You go right now during this break if you want to. Just go to gauntlet.gg/war, sign up for week 6 on through all the way to the end. Just sign up. The worst that can happen is you don't show up and we just knock you out of the bracket anyway. And you don't lose any points. You don't lose any win-loss ratios. You don't win in, or you don't lose any of that. You just simply don't show up. So yes, go to gauntlet.gg/war. Just sign up for every remaining week. Even if you know you're not going to make it, well, don't sign up if you know you're not going to be there. But worst case scenario is you don't show up. You don't lose any points. You don't take any hits. Nobody's going to care. There is a time limit, so it'll knock you out anyway. It'll do all the work for you. Just sign up. You don't have to bother us. You don't have to worry about missing a week. Shout out to
it is
Vendetta.
posted in the chat and pinned at the top.
Yeah, man. Just do it. We're waiting here anyway.
Yep, I have.
And Zachary.
Yep, we are gonna have to try the share play method.
Oh, all right. Well,
so
at least we'll get
it. Give us a minute to set that up for you guys.
Zachary Garrison looking for Biohazard to take it this week. Can Biohazard, the lonely Biohazard, take 2 noble members, Semiij, the leader in points, the king of all kings, and then Dragon, still repping the Atlantis, Kondak, as we see now, and the swamp a little bit, and the green, with Ivy, but we never see that character anyway. We don't see the Ivies, we don't see the swamp things. What is it with the green? Why are they so weak? They're so weak, man. We need Big D to jump in this. He's still playing Ivy. Why isn't Big D playing?
Or Scarecrow or something?
Oh God, yeah, Florida boys and their scarecrows.
There are a lot of them, and after CEO, they can no longer complain. I love it. That's right. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah. White boy blowing them up unintentionally, but still. Scarecrow's unviable. Okay, he has a wake up now. He's okay, but he's still bad. And then he wins a tournament.
That he is. And guys, we are trying to set up that share play for you. And guys, also at Evo, if you guys pay attention to our to my social media, I'm going to try to get a nice pop-up tour going there. Side tournaments, old school, hotel room, connectivity depending. CEO, the connection didn't really allow us to do a stream down there, but it's a side tournament with cash prizes on the line. So be on the lookout there. We are still having some connectivity issues. And we're going to try to have Dragon set it up now. This is going to get pretty crazy. But you know what? That's what, you know what? The internet's all about is that we do sometimes have some struggles with technology. And you know what? Just to be safe, I'll go and restart as well.
If we have to, we'll just have to broadcast on somebody's mobile device.
Absolutely. Somebody capture
Somebody will
it
just
on
have to
your phone.
record. Yeah.
Somehow, somewhere. With
we'll
your
just do it
StreamMe
that
mobile
way.
app.
There you go.
And broadcast it to a channel for us.
We do apologize for the wait.
Absolutely. So
it's the first time it's happened.
So what we're going to do is we're going to entertain you the best way that we can.
We had enough time to run that money
which is Dr. Fate downplay.
Oh God, man, there is no such thing as Dr. Fate downplay. Let me tell you, the first thing that I saw this morning, well, not the first thing, but the first thing related to Injustice that I saw this morning was Sub-Zero putting out a clone and doing a command grab right into it and getting the damage. Now, Dr. Fate got that taken away from him, and okay, Batman deserved it because if you teched, you still got comboed, and that was a bunch of crap.
Also,
shout outs to SylverRye.
In the middle of Echo's rant about how bad Dr. Fate is, I want everyone to tag him on Twitter and give him your thoughts.
Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. Batman, if you teched, you got full comboed. I get it. Take that out. Even Atrocitus, that was kind of dumb. But not as dumb as Batman's. Now, Dr. Fates, if you teched, well, you both just fell down or just separated. Even if you got hit by a red onk, you could still block it. But if you got thrown mid-screen, you could combo and get about 300-ish damage, 320 off of forward 3. Okay, not that bad. What else you gonna do with Fate mid-screen?
Did you
I mean,
watch
you got
the top 5 replays?
Look,
we could show it
I'm
a
just
third
saying.
time.
I'm just saying, okay? You got to work hard for that. Beat-On worked really hard for all that. And
Did he?
And with Brainiac,
he called out
yes,
some
yes.
magical crap out of the cosmos and went,
I'm saying.
and it was like hit everywhere. It was constant mix-up. It was set play everywhere on the screen. Dr. Fate's ridiculous.
I'm saying, look, he was advertised as, hey, you get to throw if you're in trait with your combo, and then no, in the corner you can still. But, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's kind of a big threat, man. Come on. You don't believe me. That's fine. You don't even have a character. Look, you don't even have a character.
I am.
This man is still searching.
I am what is called an observer now.
This man is a Sub-Zero main apparently because he dropped today. And then the next character, Starfire. Hey, I'm excited for Starfire. By the way, I'm hoping at Evo we get some sort of trailer, which I'm almost certain that's probably going to happen. I was hoping it would just pop out today.
We actually might get a little bit of Starfire. I know that a lot of people are really looking forward to Starfire.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect. As far as what kind of character she's going to be, I feel like just intuition. I feel like she's going to be kind of like a Tanya type character with air teleports or something. Well, we'll see. I don't know. I feel like she's going to be like a really good zoner with some good mobility, but I don't really know that much about Starfire. Anyway, it just sounds like, and she looks like a character that would do that kind of thing.
Yeah, she, you know what, playstyle-wise, I'm not too sure what she's actually going to be. I mean, on paper, probably a really heavy zoner with magical projectiles, but I don't know. They can really do anything with Starfire that they want.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. Sub-Zero, though, I will say, he looks really cool. And me and Aquaman, before the stream started, we looked at all the skins. Man, that rain skin.
Rain skin.
I'm not even going to play Sub probably, but I may have to just fork up the money or just unlock that rain skin because it's OD. And you got the cyber initiative, so you have Cyrax, you have Sector, you have Scorpion in there. The what was it? Cyber Sub-Zero, the really light blue, almost whitish looking thing. Man, he looks really cool. He's designed really well. And I'm glad we get to see a clone timer now. No more guessing. Are you sending me an invite? Because my PlayStation is going off like crazy.
No, I am not.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Sorry for the brief intermission, guys. We are having a lot of technical difficulties here. That we are working through. We are working through, trust me.
It is taking a bit too long.
Best sub skin? Not Purple Rain?
Oh. Dragon was sending it to me to see if it'd work with me. That's why my phone was going off. Do you want me to try and I don't know how we would do that, but we can try.
Stuff is slowly starting to work.
Stuff is doing stuff now.
Yep. Okay, we're in there.
Oh, Dragon said, stop being Hollywood and appear online, Aquaman.
Hey, we've all been there. I don't want to hear it.
It is true. When we used to run those King of the Hills, those friends requests, because you would see our names on there sometimes, and then you just get massive friend requests like crazy.
Yes, you do.
Hey, can I shout out KP right now? I still have a friend. I was going through the friends list the other day, and I saw where I sent KP a friends request back in 2016, and it's still just sitting there. Can you believe it? Over a year later, it's still sitting there. It's so lonely. It's the only friends request I have pending.
Wow.
And it's still there. I'm just
Hollywood boys.
No, absolutely not. Well, I'm not Hollywood enough. I think if he knew it was sitting there, he would probably accept it.
That's
but uh-oh, what happened? PlayStation broke. The whole production is just going to shut down. Biohazard wins.
Is that how savage we're gonna be tonight? Is that how savage
It's
we're gonna be tonight?
Biohazard. Yeah, I'm assuming it's Biohazard connection. I don't know. Biohazard wins just because his internet is top tier and it's Canadian tier, and that's just the way it is.
That is what happened right there. I was wondering what happened right there, guys. Technical issues on the
Good Lord.
on the back end. So guys, we're gonna go ahead and still work on this. We'll just play some ads here for a couple minutes as we set up stuff. Don't go anywhere. Hear more of the guys.
We can't change the world. Look how we changed the game. Who said we can't change the world? No pain, no gain. We can't change the world. Look how we changed the game. Who said we can't change the world? Who said we can't change the world? Who said we can't change the world? No pain, no gain. After all the hard work, you can have all of this. Money in the cars, clothes, you can have all of this. When you let the stress go, you can have all of this. You're looking at the best, so that's why I got all of this.
Are you ready? Are you ready? I said,
Welcome back, guys. We're still trying to get this losers finals match together for you guys, and you know what? Let's go and have some fun while we're still setting up here. Use hashtag War of the Gods with your best roast of who I look like. Let's actually bring that back. That was pretty fun a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, what was it? The gas station in New Mexico or something?
That
Or
was
is
the
it
best.
Arizona?
That was absolutely.
Yeah.
Someone won that week, and it was that I looked like a New Mexico gas station owner.
You know what we should do? And I know this is just off the cuff, but we should do some sort of prize giveaway for the best roast for that week. We'll just bring the roast in. We can roast everybody.
Absolutely.
Roast the competitors, the casters, the interns, the production boys, the admins, everybody. We'll just do one person a week.
I'm
I don't
down.
know.
I'm down. This is free reign for a good roast of who do I look like? I get Narcos a lot. Of course, Ron Swanson. Ron Swanson's probably number one.
Yeah, that's the one I hear a lot, and I'm not even you. Not for me, but for you, that's what I hear a lot.
I also get some of the classics, the Burt Reynolds, the Tom Sellecks of the world.
Oh yeah, Tom Selleck, of course. I saw it as something with Tom Selleck the other day. It was a meme, but I can't remember. I meant to save it and send it to you, but I forgot. And the amount of things you've probably seen, you may have already seen it, but it was my first time and it was hilarious. Rainbow Pride says, "Come on, Bio, come over to my place and you can stream off my share play."
Not a bad idea at this point. Dragon, I actually did not.
Dragon, he did not get that party invite.
Guys, the machine is breaking down, but we will not let it beat us, okay? I promise you.
We'll be here till 1 in the morning if we have to.
I'm down. You want to know why? I got some Catalyst mints.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm going to have to start sending everyone at home some Catalyst mints. This is going to be a long night. We're in here for the long run, baby. Clothes are coming off. I'm going to start stripping.
Whoa.
Hey, it's after 9 o'clock. All right. And that's when the Let's Go out
Clothes
here
come off
streaming,
after 9?
And anything can happen.
I'm glad I'm not down there. Good God. Is it only you or is it everybody in there? After 9 o'clock, the clothes just start coming off.
It is just... No, stop.
It's a big sweat lodge down there. Okay. Whew. Down in Texas. Way down south in Texas.
Man, those Catalyst mints are delicious. Can we do a Catalyst giveaway right now? For someone at home?
Hey, here we go. Okay.
All right, guys. You guys have to follow the channel and use that Catalyst Mint emote in the chat, and one of you is going to win some Catalyst Mints right now.
How many? A case, as T-Pain says, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Probably
5.
3.
All right, 3. That's enough. Hey, that's about a quarter of that
equals
giveaway.
about 7 energy drinks.
That's right. So you're saving about $25 or more. But most importantly, that is like a third of that PlayStation, Arazi, and Catalyst Mints giveaway. So that's pretty huge.
Yes, it is. All right, guys. Let's see those Catalyst Mints emotes in that chat so I can give some of these away. Oh, my breath smells fantastic right now. Let me tell you guys. These things are amazing. I also don't just talk a lot about these things. These things actually get me through life. These are amazing. No sugar, no nothing. You just need a little boost. Breath smells fantastic. Ladies, enjoy it. And we're gonna try.
Uh-oh. Okay. Look at the ticker down there. Looking good out there, but you can still catch them swamp hands. # War of the Gods. Bye. Decaying Art himself. Look, man, week 6. The week of Decaying Art and Swamp Thing. The Green Lives. Okay. One of my best quotes from Decaying Art. And I jumped in a stream last night.
All right. The giveaway is about to roll right now.
Here we go.
All right, let's see. We're waiting for that roulette to happen as we are actually might have this match getting underway.
Here it goes.
And let's see who in that chat's about to win. Oh, Carbon!
I can't read it.
Is that the Carbon, the Deadshot from just a couple weeks ago? Carbon, if you're in that chat, Say something. Oh, there he is. Oh, baby.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
All you have to do is email support@stream.me. They will get your info, and we will get some Catalyst Mints shipped to you. Thank you for being in that chat, good sir. And also, if you can confirm that you are the Carbon Deadshot player from a couple weeks ago.
I'm watching.
All right,
And now Biohazard is appearing offline. Sorry, go ahead.
I am on Dragon's screen, and we're trying to get this match together now.
Okay, making progress. One Catalyst Mint at a time. We're making progress. If we have to, we'll just give away some more
Catalyst Mints.
because it seemed to put a boost. Yeah.
Because everyone in that chat needs a little boost this late. Not as late as we usually go on Saturdays. We usually go till about, well,
We're about over at this point.
Pat-
About 10:30.
oh,
Well, sorry,
yeah,
that's-
yeah, about another hour. So guys, we're in this for long run. We will not give up on getting you these matches. If it takes us an eternity, actually, we might give up by that point. I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm going back to blowing up Echo here for not watching a single
All right.
Jean-Claude Van Damme movie in his life, except for Street
All
Fighter,
right,
which
go ahead.
doesn't count as a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
I mean, he was in it. Give me at least 1%. Go ahead.
He did show up to the set, but come on,
He had a
man.
couple scenes.
You have
in it.
to you have to at least do Bloodsport, guys. He has to at least watch Bloodsport, right? That's everyone's favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. I don't care what. Okay,
It's not mine, obviously.
in that chat, what is your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Hard Target, Recon. Come on. Hard Target's a tough sell for anyone.
Here's the thing.
Perfect Legend
okay?
said Street Fighter.
Listen.
All right, let me.
See,
I'm about to
me
time
and
out
PL.
Perfect Legend. Hold on, real quick.
Look, no, you're not. No, you're not. Listen, this is the whole reason I did this, right? If I had ever watched a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, we wouldn't have this opportunity presented right now. So I did it solely for StreamMe to never watch a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, just in case Biohazard couldn't connect and we had to do share play and we were here for 30 minutes or however long it's been. I did this for you.
Ninja Mime. That's a pretty good movie. Universal Soldier, also very good. My personal favorite all time, Kickboxer.
I thought Ninja Mime was a Johnny Cage flick.
It is. That was a joke. Got him.
Oh.
Got him.
I was like, wait, that can't be real. Look, I don't know, man. Come on, give me Street Fighter. PL even agrees. Street Fighter, best Jean-Claude flick out there. 10 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 110%.
110%.
Yep.
Lionheart, another absolute classic.
I have seen Braveheart.
All right, so
all right, here we go.
we're
Okay,
in.
finally.
Let's pray that this holds up. Guys, everyone right now, give your spirit energy to the Elder Gods right now. The Elder Online Gods, the Matrix. Just put them up. Spirit Bomb with me. I'm with you. You got all my energy and all the energy packed in Catalyst Mints.
Whoa. And we're, okay, there's no other
here we
way to
go.
start this than a double hidden select, okay?
Anything is possible right now.
I hope nobody picked the wrong character. Actually, I hope they did for making us wait this long. I hope they both picked the wrong character.
Fighters approaching Arkham
And we have
Asylum.
Swamp Thing versus Poison Ivy.
A Battle of the Green?
Yep.
That wouldn't be a mispick on Dragon's End.
Well, okay, Biohazard picks Ivy and
There we go.
Dragon picks
All right,
Swamp
here we go,
Thing.
guys. We're going in. We got
Black
Black
Adam
Adam
and-
versus Bane. I had a feeling, I meant to bring this up earlier, that Dragon was definitely going to go Black Adam because Aquaman counterpicks on paper Harley, and we saw Dragon pick Black Adam against Deadshot earlier, so I think he's just going to go with the smart thing to go, and that back to notoriously grab immune, even going back into Injustice 1. Solomon Grundy players used to just hate this game because Black Adam was grabbing immune off everything.
Okay, Dragon going in with the trade forward 3 and armors out.
Lord Paulo himself nowhere to run with the best Van Damme movie. I respect that. I will also accept the quest. That was a really good one too. Also had Roger Moore in it. Rest in peace.
Are we still talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Why not?
We have
What a
we
read
have
with the meter
top
back 3 by Dragon.
for this week. Come on. Okay, Okay, Black Magic, not much Bane can do about it. Gets a free dash in, gets some of this damage to down 1, into the body splash, and a power bomb could close it out, yes.
Prepare for unrelenting pain.
Yeah, this is what the struggle is going to be, is that he loves him some tick throws, and he's going to have to rely on everything else. It's a rocket man grab there.
Oh, and a good whiff punish by Dragon.
Ooh!
The double 4-3 and the elbow drop.
Armor for armor for armor! Here we go!
Okay. Biohazard sitting on 4 bars, has not clashed, and a down 2.
It was either dive kick there, or he had just gotten his straight back right before that dive kick had activated. Scary stuff.
Yeah, Biohazard looking to down 2. That dive kick timing was a little off.
If he would have got it, I might have lost it.
Yeah, no doubt. It looked like he was going to mount a tremendous comeback, especially with 4 bars sitting there. At any time, that super could have came and maybe changed everything, but
this is a
Dragon starting
punish right now. That dropped for over half health. A little bit less than half health on Bane. He does have some good damage for a big body. Ooh, very good on the whiff. Get the DP.
Ooh.
And the drop kick crossing up. Here comes the mix. Ooh.
Back in the corner. From the top turnbuckle, the power bomb again. Meter burn back 3 by Dragon.
For 592
and
damage.
Takes the health lead.
And just like that, Dragon turned things around. And guys, it is 1-0 Dragon right now. We're not gonna be able to see the overlay while we are in this mode. And Dragon looks like he wants that run back against Semiij. Oh, go for the instant dive kick, and the immediate forward 1 after catching Biohazard off guard, it looked like.
Biohazard not out of this yet. Down 2s.
Grab immune everywhere.
Okay. Biohazard's debuff is over with, and he's got a full charge.
And the jump
and a whiff punish.
Hit behind him. And even Dragon wasn't ready for that.
No whiff punish. But still, Dragon closes it out. And Biohazard dies again with 4 bars.
With full sticks of butter, with his trait, all of his resources for not right now. And Biohazard looks like he has to come off Bane here. And he doesn't. He just goes right back in it.
Begin.
All right, guys. It is 2-0 Dragon right now. And that command grab we've seen whiff so many times. Gets a tick though there.
People jumping out of it. Ooh.
Ooh.
And the Dream Crusher kick. Okay. The Legend Killer himself.
Very good.
Biohazard has shown up.
That was perfect play from Biohazard. Got him to the corner, beat him up, beat all the wake-ups, and managed the trait perfectly, landing a couple hits and killing the necessary amount of time.
King. You do not deserve the honor.
Dragon sticking back. A very good anti-air. Breaks the armor. Biohazard looking super strong right now. Body splash puts him back in the corner. And the power bomb again.
It's the mix. Ooh, trying to get tricky. Oh, the grabbing you on the board. 1, 2.
DP by Biohazard looking to close this thing out. Black Adam's still about 2 combos away from changing everything. And that could close it out.
Just one.
Barely.
Immediately going for the throw. A lot of plus items to respect. Doing the back 2, which is grab immune as well.
And that is unblockable. One more hit from Biohazard could close this thing out. He's got 4 bars again. Not like this. Not all 3 games. Not all 3 games.
I am here to be king. I won't be your vassal.
As the infamous meme says, not like this. He's got a lot of health still.
Ooh, the body splash connects. 27 health points
All right,
left
here comes
by
the
Dragon.
charge. Biohazard's on the board. Dragon is now up 2-1 in this match. Winner of this is going to go on to play against Semiij in grand finals. And look at that windscreen. That's a big boy right there, crushing the earth. All he wants is someone to give Daddy a hug, okay? He's actually really nice on the inside.
Begin.
You just have to get past the rough Venom exterior.
He's Biohazard on the inside. Biohazard's like the Hulk. When he's nice, he's the guy you see at tournaments. When you make him mad, he literally turns into Bane. And here we go. Oh, good air tech doesn't work. Biohazard with the conversion on deck, almost 500 damage.
Good block on the cross up two and not grab immune there. Meterman's back into the corner. Perfect position play by Biohazard.
Okay, and Biohazard turning up the heat right now. Not huge damage, but we're oh my god.
He was able to whiff and then get armor in between the Meterman back three. Biohazard back in the game. He just can't get hit twice. But at least he has a wager.
Yeah, at least. And we see most people use it right about now, but not Biohazard. Has the armor to get out with the DP. Big damage lined up there.
Good wager from Dragon. That would have been some huge damage. He was about to go to level 2. And if you wanted to really make it hurt, go to level 3 in between that back 3. That Venom can be so tricky. Oh, that wasn't a set time kick.
Kneel, not while I breathe.
Biohazard has one bar more. Okay, he spins both of them. Almost has a bar built up. Oh, and a whiff punish with a down one. And breaks the armor. And the low. Okay, here we go into Mixed City. Biohazard powerbombing his way to victory here to tie this thing up and go to a game 5.
And
one more touch is going to do it.
He does it and catches the jump. We got a game 5, guys. 2-2 Biohazard. Dragon. Winner of this is going to move on to grand finals.
Bane wins.
And Dragon does have the opportunity to switch. If he doesn't want to run Black Adam again, looks like he's thinking about it a little bit. No.
I know that that Dragon is a little iffy on the Aquaman Bane matchup. Bane can really destroy him on Wake Up.
Begin.
But really the same goes for Black Adam. But the Black Adam seems to do better. He very grab immune, very mobile, and the damage, he can go toe for toe.
Okay, Dragon looking good right here on the offensive. Has taken more than half of Biohazard's health. And this should close it out as long as he doesn't drop it. Yes. Dragon's sitting pretty right now. Biohazard a long road ahead of him. He's not out of it yet.
And so much chip damage, he doesn't watch his toes.
Oh, and could have been a whiff punish for Dragon. Biohazard still going in with the low. So much damage. Look at, oh my god.
I am here to be king. I won't be your vassal.
Forces a really early wager.
With a lot of meter on the, okay.
Oh, and he wanted it all back. If he takes the rest of this bar of health, he'll actually be in a pretty decent position. And he just lost all the health that he had before that. He was in cooldown too. That hurt. That was 300 damage off a projectile.
Charges in. Whiff punish by Dragon. No clash by Biohazard. Dragon could be going in to grand finals. One more touch is going to do it, and that is going to close it out. Dragon goes 3-2 over Biohazard. Close set. Jesus.
And Dragon moving on into grand finals. What a match. Another game 5 on this top 8 for week number 5. And let's go and take a look at some of the highlights.
Yeah, let's go. The amount of time we had to wait for that match, I'm glad it went to a game 5. I'm glad that Biohazard brought it back, tied it up. It's the way it should have been. But maybe we don't have a replay.
Maybe we do not. Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go. I don't know what game this is. I don't know what round we're in, what match we're in. But I know we're doing body splashes and power bombs and legend killer kicks with the low into the power bomb from the top turnbuckle. Dragon trying to wake up there. Oh, that's yeah. I think that was game 4. I think another power bomb, and the down twos to shut down anything that Dragon was going to try and do. Wake up, jump, didn't matter, didn't care. Tied it up. Shout outs to Biohazard for tying that up. Shout outs to Dragon for moving on to grand finals to go against one of his newest team members, Semiij.
And shout outs to Star Charger, who is watching War of the Gods like a boss right now. Double chalupa, 2 Doritos Locos Tacos, and is enjoying War of the Gods right now. Shout outs to you, Star Charger.
The bucket hat boss, baby. Another Catwoman out there. He, Star Charger, pretty honest about his character. He knows she's broke. No, he really doesn't.
Ooh.
But shout outs to Star Charger. One of my good friends out there. Putting in the work, man. He's doing some work in this game. Whether you follow Star Charger's kind of story or not, he's out there putting in work. Let me tell you.
In the chat, Taco Bell still has the Doritos tacos. Yes, they do. They pretty much made them a staple once they became more popular than a regular taco. Because. Right. Why not? Okay. Cool Ranch around a taco. I mean, Ricky around the back saying fiery. Are you kidding me? Cool Ranch,
I
bro.
agree. I agree with Rickety Rao. Please
at me on Twitter. See what happens.
And there it is. Semiij versus Dragon coming up. Dragon, if he wants to take this, has to beat Semiij not once but twice. We'll see what happens. Semiij playing strong tonight. 3-0s over Dragon. Maybe Dragon has a download. I'm sure they've played a lot. I'm sure Dragon knows what he needs to switch up here. It's going to be a long, hard-fought battle if Dragon wants to win. But somebody has to stop Semiij, and Dragon is our man this week. If anybody's going to do it, it has to be Dragon because everybody else is eliminated.
And back-to-back, Noble, grand final. As we try to get this match together for you guys. Might be still having some technical issues on the back end where we're working through it.
The machine's still breaking down, I see. The patch did not work. If Dr. Fate had his mid-screen throw with a red Ankh combo, this would never have happened.
All right. I'm done.
With me?
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
I'm done with me too.
Dragon looking to come up in points here. Maybe take over SonicFox. If he does well enough, he might go over.
And yeah, Dragon with that win, tie SonicFox. If he's able to win this against Semiij, it's going to be tough. Needs 6 games, but he'll be able to pass SonicFox for the season if he's able to do that. At worst, going into week number 6, which is going to be after Evo, tied with him.
And let me tell you, I know SonicFox out there somewhere is listening in, or he will tune in on youtube.com StreamMe vids, and hopefully he hears me say this. I am so hyped to see his Red Hood at Evo. He's not only has he talked about how good Red Hood is, but other people, and this is where it gets interesting, other people have been talking about how good SonicFox's Red Hood is. And I can't wait to see it, man. For Red Hood, for us to make him legal earlier than anybody else, I was hoping to see more of him, and Biohazard brought him out earlier, but we didn't see very many Red Hoods, and that none of them have won. So
that is true. Forever King asking who makes it to the finale. Everyone in top 8 in points.
Yes, just like Kombat Cup. Everybody at the end of the season in the top 8. That's when we, the special for Kombat Cup was finally we would have double elimination for those top 8s. Well, now we're already running the whole season in double elimination. So I don't know. There's got to be something special out there for the finale. I hope so. And Dragon's saying Semiij is in there, so they're waiting on us.
I'm going to try a quick reboot on this system just to see if that helps. Or we might have to do share play again. Yeah, let's go and attempt that. And
All right, that'll work.
again, looking into Evo, while we got some time here before we get set up for the grand finale, looking into Evo, let's have some fun. Evo predictions. In the chat, I want to see who you guys think is top 3 at Evo in the chat. Go.
You want to hear mine?
A Fate player? No, thank you.
Okay, well, I'm going to give it to you anyway. I'm going to
That's what she
say...
said.
I'm going to say SonicFox. Actually, you know what? Oh, okay. Yeah, SonicFox. Rewind. Boy, that last one's tough. Dude, if you, I know you've looked through them, but for those that haven't looked through what those play, each and every pool is like absolutely ridiculous. You're gonna have like so many good players go out just because there's just not enough room. There's so many people that have to play so
the
early.
most interesting thing, Theo just brought it up in the chat, guys. Theo and Sonic are actually in their own paths just to make top 8.
Wow.
One of them is not making top 8 winners. Keep that in mind. But a lot of people have Sonic as their as their winner.
I don't know about winner. I'm not going to say he will win, but I have to put him in that top 3 because
I respect that.
yeah, I have to. I have
that.
to because he's won multiple times. But yeah, I'm going to say Sonic, Rewind. And I can't pick that third one. I'm going to have to think. I'll give it to you before
Rewind.
before the end of this
Rewind's definitely on my
broadcast.
radar as well. My top 3, Semiij, Sonic.
Absolutely.
Semiij, Sonic, Rewind. Rewind is a big dark horse for me as well. Me and Echo are kind of on the same page, but guys, this is Grand Finals week number 5.
Here we go.
One of these guys is going to walk home with some extra cash and points for the week. Semiij trying to win his 3rd week back to back. We saw this matchup earlier in the top 8, and it was 3-0 for Semiij. Dragon has an uphill battle. He has to win 6 straight games against his teammate.
And doing really good. The health is pretty much even right now. Dragon with a small health lead with that interactable. Back is to the wall. Trident rush out. Why not? Back 1-2.
Ooh, I like the staggers from Semiij. Oh, and he went for that meter back 3. He got it earlier. Already looking like a little bit of a different match, and has traded 2 for 2 on that jump 3 attempt by Dragon.
And the walk back by Dragon, look at this, no backdash.
And we saw this a couple weeks ago where he whiff punished Dragon so many times. Doesn't get the ender, and that would have killed. There's your approach and raw from the deep. That took a little bit of cojones right there.
Semiij, that is such a good normal, and he uses it to perfection.
Dragon's so good at checking jump-ins with that one, gets so much mileage off of that, and checks Semiij after a meter burn from the deep. Doesn't get the full combo. It's Semiij with all these resources. With Dragon's back to the wall, we've seen Semiij do crazier things before.
Semiij, yeah, sitting on 4 bars. Dragon tank is empty, and traits.
Oh, there's no armoring.
Wow.
That is an armor shredder. Oh!
Oh!
Ah! Back into the corner we go. He still has a lot of resources, but he has to open up Dragon, which is not very easy.
No, it's not. We've seen Dragon hold pressure from Batman for what seemed to be about 5 minutes and not be opened up, just take major chip. And that definitely would have killed.
It wasn't my people's will.
Got a lot of health back. Still has the bar, still has the punish available. And now Dragon has no trait. Oh! Built the bar in the Trident Rush. That's what it's all about, baby.
Build bar while burning bar. Why not?
Hey, you gotta spend money to make money, you know what I mean?
I hear you. And right now, they were pretty much dead even. they've been almost dead even this entire match. And the whip trip, Dragon falling apart.
Oh,
Can't
that's
really
gonna
taking
trip
much
out.
damage.
Semiij keeping the composure together. This matchup, a great demonstration of spacing. And you guys are looking at two of the best in the business. Wow, what a start to our grand final. Semiij now goes up 1-0, 2 games away from taking the week.
Oh, and that was almost a really good punish there. Oh, but this definitely is Semiij. Got Dragon in the corner, goes to the crossover, uses the interact. Well, we've seen this before. This is homicide on stream.
We've seen this story before, and how it ends in just tears and dismay.
Dragon puts Semiij in the corner, and that is a punish on from the deep that close.
And there is no escape. Semiij, what a start.
Oh, and a whiff punish.
Ooh.
Wow, Semiij got out of that from the deep. That thing grabs me every time I jump.
Yeah, it reached as far as it could, but still was unable to get out of the air. And what an air tech Semiij with.
Let me tell you, okay, the window to air tech right there and from the deep, that is so tight.
I can't respect a traitor.
I've got no regrets.
Wow, Aquaman saying he doesn't respect a traitor, yet his people called him one like 40 times in the comics. Shoutouts.
Okay, a down 2 by Dragon. Doesn't have the meter to extend that and take Semiij's final pieces of health. The whip trip, the overheads, and the grabs. Semiij's not feeling confident.
Oh, and we'll finish on a down 1. That trade saving him. And ooh, push block this time from Semiij. Gets your trade with the down 2, closing it out.
Maybe now you'll take me serious.
All right, here we go. Dragon trying to tie this up. Can't take too many trades.
Every time Dragon goes airborne, there is a down 2 waiting for him on the ground. And no punish on the 4-2 this time.
Yeah, no punish there. Good check by Semiij. He doesn't have that much work ahead of him. He's just going to chip him out.
2-0 now. About to sweep Dragon for the second time tonight if he gets one more game.
If Paco Stevens is still in the chat, Paulo, you have to nerf Semiij. He's too much.
Nerf him.
Please.
Nerf Semiij into the ground, or as we like to call him here in the StreamMe studio, Semiij.
Okay, and Dragon has drank the juice, going to Black Adam. Says he's had enough of this.
Fighters approaching Atlantis.
And Semiij is 1 game away from a 3-peat here on War of the Gods. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
The 3-time.
Intercontinental champion of the world. And already getting his mix going. He's already in the corner, Semiij. Off to a good start. Has the bar. This is going to hurt.
Semiij burning the meter and getting the damage, almost 500. Jesus Christ, somebody slow this kid down.
I think he got an accidental corpse off there. That's a good turnaround for Dragon if he can open up Semiij here. Easier said than done.
Dragon trying to keep the space here. Try and get some damage while he can, while he's away, but gets cornered again.
Oh, after a huge start, 1 more health bar. Oh, that might have punished that. I've never seen the lightning hands go punish that whip like that.
Batman's consummate.
I'm way more than that.
We are tied, dead even, in meter.
Throw!
Dragon
through
has
the
so much
4-1-2.
Ridiculous.
Have we seen it all? No, we have not, and I'm interrupting it again. Semiij looking unstoppable right now. Everything Dragon attempts.
Oh my God. He just stood there on Oki. He didn't shimmy, he didn't cross up, he didn't corpse up, he just stood there waiting. Dragon trying to dive kick in, trying to find anything that'll work. 170 hit points away. Dragon has to make something happen. It gets caught by the overhead and is in chip territory. And that is going to do it. Semiij is our 3-peat champion in week 5.
Aquaman wins.
We saw early on Sonic win, Theo win, then Semiij. And now, since Semiij has found his way back to the top, he has not let it go. He just refuses to, and that's what's so frightening is Semiij. We saw at the end of Mortal Kombat get here and was able to win it at the end of the game's life cycle going into Injustice 2. And now that he's back at the top, look out, because he is here to dominate.
When is he ever? I mean, you look, somebody's got to slow this kid down. I'm not sure how many points he has now. Probably over 10,000. I have no idea.
Over 10,000 points? Are you
Over
kidding
10,000.
me? Let's actually take a look at those
I'm
points and
serious.
see how wrong
Dead
Echo is.
serious.
600.
Way wrong.
Not bad. You were close. Almost doubling everyone else in the field. Just updated to 625. He has almost doubled everyone in the field. This is ridiculous. Can Semiij be stopped? Find out on the next episode of War of the Gods.
Yes,
which
don't
is
forget
week number 6 after Evo.
Yes, this coming weekend is Evo, so there won't be any War of the Gods for this coming weekend, but the next weekend we will pick it back up. But please don't forget to register. Just do it right now after the broadcast is over. Gauntlet.gg/war. Just go in there, sign up for every week, 6 through 12, I think. Going to 12. Just go in there and sign up. That way you don't have to hit us up an hour before broadcast and want to get in and then can't get in, and then you miss out on the points, and that 1 week you could have made a huge difference you missed out on, and we all suffer.
Yes, guys, and Semiij with that three-peat, he's still number 2 in the win-loss ratio. Theo still holding a 78.57% win rate. Semiij with a 78.43% win rate. And guys, Sub-Zero here on War of the Gods will be allowed week number 7, just 2 weeks after we get back from Evo.
To kind of break that down, yeah, this week we're on break, and then we return with week 6, and then that next week, Sub is allowed to be played. Wow. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more Sub-Zero than we did of Red Hood. But we'll find out, because maybe Red Hood is actually broken. I don't know.
Sub-Zero, we'll see what people can do, and hopefully he has a better debut than Red Hood had on War of the Gods, because it was not pretty.
I agree. Where's Tom Brady at? Is he going to be here
coming.
week 7?
That's what he's doing, Echo. Tom Brady's coming.
Okay.
I hope.
Somebody go tell Tom to sign up for week 7. Do it now, and then we'll see him. Maybe Tom is the answer to Semiij. The clone will work just fine. It'll slow Semiij down.
I'll tell you what. Not against that whip.
No, that's true. Yeah, that would.
We'll get into that later once we start seeing Sub-Zero on screen, guys. That is going to do it for us here in week number 5. Sorry for a couple delays tonight, but we did get you through those, and thank you for hanging out. Hope we entertained you as best as we could, and we really hope that you guys enjoy Evo, and we will see you guys in week number 6 of War of the Gods. We'll see you then. Number 5. Trying to rush. I got your answer.
Okay. Please, Aquaman, all your equipment's gonna fall off. Please.
Fighters approaching.
Your hair's messing up too, and your headset's coming off.
2 hours later.
Ah!